Hey everybody!
How?
Well, that's the thing that happened. Okay.
Hey everybody!
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, how's my sound? Is it any better than it has been?
Definitely.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Good, excellent. That means I'm probably only going to drop the laptop on me for halfway through the session. We'll be fine.
So let's do our first thing. What's everybody got as munchies?
Going first.
No, none. I have none. I have no munchies. I do have lots of drinks, though. Mostly non-alcoholic. Well, apart
Okay.
from whiskey.
I have blue ribbons. If I feel up to it, I'll get the Doritos out, and I also have half a bottle of Perry Pepsi Max.
Fair enough.
I've got
nothing from me.
I've
Go
got
on,
jelly
sorry.
beans. I've got jelly beans and popcorn.
Woohoo!
I thought you said
I
cocktail.
have a quarter of a bottle of Lucasade, cup of tea, a barbecue vegan sausage roll thing, and 2 Snickers bars. Or marathon, as they've been printed as.
Ooh!
Have they got back a marathon?
Revenge
Yeah,
for
I
special
think
edition.
it's just something that they do every now and again. They print them with the old marathon logo.
It's probably so they can retain the copyright.
Exactly, probably.
Where's my cup of tea?
You did ask for one. I did say I was going down to sort of like make a cup of tea and sort the dogs out, but you didn't say
This is
anything.
when you poke your head in and say, "Hello, dear husband of mine. Would you like a cup of tea?" And that's when I go, "Oh, darling, dear sweet spousey of mine. Of course I would."
No.
So as you can tell, we are highly endorsed and have all sorts of wonderful things that we are sponsored with. Not.
Yeah.
Yeah, real high-end stuff here. So cups of tea and everything are being sluiced around as we speak. Welcome back, everyone. It's a slight change of plan today. We were going to be carrying on with the Goblin Village 1.5732 recurring shot. But a small child needs to actually have an early night and to be
school.
ready for tomorrow. Yeah, for this school thing or something. So we're going to return back to the DDC. Our regular adventurers, who, well, we say regular, I mean, they eat all their roughage and everything like that, so that's probably about the best description you're going to get of them. So, shall we very quickly go around? If I call someone's name, can you give, like, a 1 or 2 sentence sort of hi, I play, they are sort of response, please? So, Kelly.
Hello, I'm Kelly, or Bunny, as some people know me. I play Vorin, who is a mountain dwarf barbarian who likes to drink, and he's the bench slayer, apparently.
Okay, Mother Mafia.
I'm a Dragonborn sorceress. I am the dean of the local university, and I set fire to my siblings' cot when I was younger, forcing me to make my own way in the world.
You set fire to one child and they never let it go. Morgan.
Yeah.
You and your character.
Who are you?
keep it
What you
short.
doing?
Who's
I
the
am
character?
Involving gin.
I am Morgan Riley Gaming on over here. Just a little plug. I'm also I play Kaluma. They are a non-binary intersex tiefling who is a cleric with warlock. If I remember that they can do spells, that'd be lovely.
Mhm.
They also have Cole, their Warforged boyfriend, and they have Striken, who is a fairy dragon. They also like knitting.
Valenia.
Yes, pardon me. I was mid-burp when you asked me. I am Leah. This is my channel. I am playing Valenia, the half-orc ranger. She is the second half of the Bench Slayers, which we still have no idea about. So
Yes.
this should be fun.
And I'm not going to let it go until I find out why.
Well, come on, Elsa, deal with it.
Oh, shush.
And
Just
I'm
because I look
Tim,
better.
I'm the DM, and yeah, everything that goes wrong tonight is probably my fault because it's been one of those days. So,
You're in pain. You've got low spoons. Shut up. It's not your fault.
fair enough. Okay, there should be a new map that's just come up. You guys should be down by the Not a Brothel. The
not a
DDC
brothel,
have just returned from a grand adventure where they went to a house that wasn't haunted honest until they found that, well, actually, yes, it was very haunted. And the person that they'd gone to meet, yes, he was still in the basement. He was dead, but he wasn't letting that stop him from carrying on from doing his experimentation. The reason he'd fallen out of touch with the university that everyone works for, Wingrave University, is Winarn University. Well, he had a heart attack, and then a ghost of one of the bandits that had broken in was haunting the upstairs and wouldn't let him leave. So one fairly harrowing and Scooby-Doo-like session later, the adventurers managed to lay the ghost to rest and took a couple of items with them. Oh, they also found evidence of criminal conspiracy where the gentleman in question and his partner, we're talking about Bob Lancaster here, and Getridian and Kemsler, that's me trying to read 3 times without drinking, had been trying to make an artificial of Dreamlily and had made a successful prototype of this. Unfortunately, Kaluma got their hands on it, accidentally sneezed it, and spent most of a session tripping their backside off, which was highly entertaining for everyone. But the partner of said semi-deceased, well, no, totally deceased, but still loving it, Lancaster, Mr. Lord Kemsler, has gone on the run with the formula, and the criminals with whom the Dask criminal family who had been funding it are a little bit upset about all this. So the adventure went, yeah, let's go home, because we've done our bit, we've done our mission, and we'll have to think about that. So they took the train home, only to find themselves in a situation where a telepathic filth monster, for lack of a better description, had been set up in the waste silage compartment, placed there by cultists working for the dragon below, and coincidentally getting a bit of a profit for the people running the train, which was making everyone eat and drink until they were sick, repeatedly. So nothing for it. They had a bit of a long extended battle, which ended up with Kaluma stabbing Santa Claus. Yeah, it was one of those sessions. Yeah, it was one of those sessions. So we've drawn a quiet veil over the various and numerous conversations with the guards and the investigators once they reach back their home, and rejoin them as they're heading back to their house. This is a map on the screen of part of their local neighbourhood where they have set up shop. They bought a house with the contents and proceeds of a previous adventure, and I thought, just for a bit of context, here you are. This is the lovely suburb in which you live. Time of day, mid-morning, type of weather, cold but fresh. We're talking kind of early spring now. It's just starting. You're starting to get the buds coming through. You can sort of hear the sort of bells in the distance calling people to class, calling students to class. You're just on the outskirts of the university district. Can you all just quickly check that you've got control of your respective characters? I just realised there were 2 Coles on the map. Not anymore.
Yeah, I seem to be able to move foreign, all right.
Where the fuck did Cole go? I just moved him.
Yeah, no, Cole's actually on the far right of the map. Boop.
I think he's there.
That one.
Okay, so yes, I can move Cole. I can move Shrike. Have you changed the token for Shrike?
All the tokens have been changed, yes.
Okay.
But that's a particularly nice one. That's actually a fairy dragon icon.
Okay. Oh shit. What? Oh god. I pulled my map down too far and then I just got a black screen. That was great. I was like, I have broken roll 20.
Welcome to Kaluma's inability to operate.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So you will notice that we do have new tokens.
Brand new tokens.
So these actually represent the characters properly now.
As in, actually look somewhat like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these were made with the Hero Forge, weren't they?
They were made with the Hero Forge. It's a I can't remember what it's called. It's like a VIP package where you can do top downs, profile pictures, which are all in the bottom of the stream as well. So yeah.
Hey, Logan.
I'd love to say that we were sponsored, but no, they really are just that good. The other reason I've asked is I've had people on my blog asking where these came from and how they're operated. So
No, they
Hi,
are
Logan.
very good. Hi, Logan.
Hey up, Logan.
Right, okay, so we're back home, did you say? Yeah?
you are back on the streets, approaching your home, and yes, I mean anything you want to stop off on the way. Obviously, the Not a Brothel is closed at the moment. The market
God
is
damn it.
in full swing. In fact, quite a lot of these areas you've not really sort of explored. And I know we sort of named quite. You have a larger street you're walking down at the moment. But are any sort of thoughts or things you want to sort of try and take yourselves to at the moment?
Normally, not the brothel would be called the In and Out, but at the moment it's just called Out.
I'm not even gonna.
Do we... Yeah, I'm not even responding to that. Do we want to try and find some help so when we're away the house can be cleaned and everything else?
Hired help sounds good.
Yeah.
That could be quite a good
Yeah.
thing. Did we
Pref-
pass all the bits and bobs off to each other after the last adventure?
I believe so,
I'm
yes.
going to have allowed you enough time to, but if you want to, so very quickly go through the bits and pieces you've got and talk about them. You are
We got the animal
welcome to do so.
So we got the animal pipe.
Which I believe is with yourself. Let me just
I
bring up the
believe it
goodies
is.
list.
Animal
Mother Mafia has a
Excel sheet.
Excel sheet. Thank you. I was going to say a PDF document. That's not what they are. An Excel sheet with all our gear on. We got a cloak of billowing.
That's mine, isn't it?
Think
Yeah.
of no, it's mine. We give it to the sorceress.
Oh yeah.
We
Boots,
give-
fight.
and then there was boots of false tracks.
That's mine.
That was yours.
I know I had something of a wearable thing.
Oh, so the animal pipe was a pipe of smoke monsters.
That
Yep.
was the one.
We got a branded
Animal
sigil
pipe.
of the Dragon Below cult.
As you do.
A shit ton of gold.
We are fucking loaded, ladies and gentlemen.
Greater
So we should
restoration. We've got
So we-
greater restoration. A letter to the dean.
Cure-alls.
Yeah. Letter to the dean. And for some reason I've got Curate
Well-
Bifen. What was that all about? I've forgotten.
What was what?
Curate Bifen.
That was the name of the priest in the village who
Thank you.
sorted out your old age problem.
My extreme aging.
Hmm.
I aged to 90 in a matter of minutes. From 32 or whatever I am.
Oh yeah, because it was like with Thorin, he just decided that 30 years was bugger all to him, so he was just like, don't bother changing me back.
Yeah, that's the one.
I lived to about 400-500 anyway, so 30 years is literally like fuck all to me.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I had to look through all my stuff then, but yeah. So I have labelled this part of the adventure as the return.
That'll do. That sounds about right. Let me just save that thing. As you can tell, I'm doing my usual sort of making things up in the background. So you've all worked out these things. Have you sort of had a chance to sort of look up, put those things onto your character sheets, and look up what they do?
So I will.
They are in the pivoted area assigned to the individuals. I don't know whether people have used that to then put it into their character
I
sheets.
do believe I have done mine. Equipment. Pipe of smoke monsters. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Do you want to just quickly, just for people, just sort of describe what that does? Because they may not have been here last time when we were discovering that
Right.
that great and wonderful thing.
While
I've got it
smoking
written-
this pipe, you can use an action to exhale a puff of smoke that takes the form of a single creature, such as a dragon, a flump, or a frog moth. The form must be small enough to fit in a 1 foot cube and loses its shape after a few seconds, becoming an ordinary puff of smoke. So it's basically like blowing smoke rings.
Yeah.
But
Fancy
fancier.
That does all with that.
Fuck.
And if you think of my billowing cloak as Doctor Strange's cape.
Yeah, without the flying, but it sort of does that sort of with. I think you use a bonus action and it will flare and billow dramatically. Basically, it's a full-on pose machine.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I've just added Boots of False Tracks onto my D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that should have added those in, and that basically allows you to change what kind of footprints you're leaving behind.
So I can be a chicken.
Yep, you can indeed. You can indeed be a large wading bird.
Or a penguin.
And there are now long-term people who've played with me in previous campaigns, if they hear that, who are suddenly shuddering, crossing themselves, and going, "Oh no, he wouldn't, would he?"
And lobbing holy water about the place. Yeah.
So how do I use them then?
It should just be a matter. I think it's a bonus action, and you just decide that what kind of track you want to leave.
No. I've got a spiritual weapon. That's it.
No,
And
you've
my
got.
bonus action.
I thought you were asking about using your boots. Sorry.
Yeah. It says I've got my spiritual weapon. That's the only thing in my bonus action.
It might be because
refresh my character sheet.
It might be because they're not active.
I've pressed the bubble.
It's probably not something that you normally would bother to do. In fact, it may not even be that. It may be an at-will. Let me look it up
It's
for you.
I think it's an at-will one because I've got nothing in it to say it's a bonus.
Yeah, give me a minute. Boots of...
You could always get me
Help
to roll, like, I don't know, a performance check or something.
Well, you are kind of rather overcomplicating it, but yes, okay.
I want to roll dice, okay? I want to roll the clicky-clacky buttons.
You want to
They're
do the
clicky cla-
thing.
They're clicky-clacky buttons. Okay, tell you what, make a spot check.
What's that?
Do a
Perception.
perception check.
Okay, let me just click on my character. Go to the perception.
When Morgan wants to do the thing.
Click,
What's to
clack,
do the
click,
clicky and
clack.
the clicky and the clack and the clack and the click.
There you go.
So 14.
Just waiting for something to appear in my chat.
I've clicked.
Oh, there. No, so my thing didn't scroll down. Right. Yeah, you've managed to notice that whatever animal you happen to be thinking of at the time. Quick, first animal comes to mind.
Lion!
Sorry.
Lion.
Lion.
Yeah. Okay.
As in
Fair
Leo.
enough. You're walking along, leaving lion prints in the puddles behind you.
I can now be a furry.
You are ultimate furry.
Well, there you go. Slightly more seriously, you think you heard a child crying nearby.
Do we know what direction?
Yeah, you reckon it's. I'll just ping on the map. You reckon it's sort of up round here somewhere, down one of the alleyways.
I will
Sounds-
go over and...
Sounds of
Alright,
shouting.
Let me just go over. Up this little stairs. That would be... fuck. God, piss off! No, what's
Can't
I
piss off.
I also say God piss off quite often.
Hello, dear child.
Yeah,
why
you think it's from coming up here. You can't quite see it.
Hello?
You just sound like Mrs. Doubtfire, and it's funny.
Oh, hello there, dear.
There you go. That's an accent. That's an impression I can do. Mrs. Doubtfire. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, dearie.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello.
you can see a woman up there, and what looks like a very, very large man. Sort of, she sort of crumpled to the floor, and sort of a bundle at her feet, sort of crying, and him sort of there, sort of basically threatening her. Big sword in his hand.
We
You
need
guys
to
want to
pick
roll
someone
initiative?
up.
So are you going to tell us? Are you going to tell us
that-
that
is
it's up
that-
there?
Is that just me?
No, everyone.
I think everyone. I'm presuming you guys are
Yeah, I'm
rather just
gonna
standing around in the.
I'm gonna run up this way. And why are you rolling?
I
It's your one.
I just did more of a what's going on? Like, let's have a wander up.
Oh,
There is
let's,
just
let's throw Rain in the
okay,
front
so-
because Rain's faster.
Really?
Move yourselves to all be within, say, 30 foot. Let's have that as an opening.
I was just
Quickly write
literally
some things down.
I was just going to
It'd be probably roughly about there,
Yes.
give or take. Hang on, I think I'm stood on Rain. Sorry. If I stand
They
here,
There you go. How's that?
there.
Because
I
Let me
don't really
just do-
stand.
Because Rain's a bit
There.
faster.
Yeah, I'm just more the sort of like the heavy.
Oh, do you need
It's
us to
that-
roll initiative as well?
I do want you to roll initiative, yes.
There you go. I've now rolled my initiative for my little army of people.
Ooh.
Look at you.
We'll knock everyone else down here.
Hey,
do one
come
for-
on, man. I
We'll
is
do
a
one for
dreamer.
Rain. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You rang.
No, I think he was nailed.
Jesus got nails, so you don't have to.
I deal with my problems the same way Jesus does. Disappears for 3 days without telling anybody.
Where the fuck is everyone else?
We're
And
at
then
the
brings
top.
bread. Yeah.
Tim did
Oh,
say
I-
within 30 feet.
Yeah, within 30
Oh,
feet.
okay. So
Yeah,
we're flanking him. Lovely.
Sounds about right. Right.
Yes.
So,
I just imagine Rain just go.
okay, so you guys are 30 foot there. What about you guys down here at the bottom? Are you staying down there, or are you?
Well,
Like I said,
where
within 30 foot. Each of these squares is 10 foot, by the way.
Wait, I thought you said 5 foot for the squares.
Normally they are, but this is an outdoors map.
That's okay. So whereabouts is the peep?
So that's where they are. So put yourselves. He says, getting a
Out
centre.
here.
Yeah. So yeah, that sort of distance, if you can see on the map. Those sorts of distances.
Is where I'm moving them okay now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit closer.
They're up.
Keep coming to the pingy bit.
We're here. We're all gonna ping just out of like.
There you go.
Boom.
I don't know if you can see the measurements I'm putting on the map.
There
Or
you
maybe not. I thought I set it to everyone to see.
You have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
do
can
others,
see it.
yeah.
We're all just creating ripples in the water.
Ripples in the space-time continuum.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Bong bing.
Right.
Is that as far as you guys are coming up? Yeah.
Well, Rain's in close,
Yes.
and I'm. And
Yeah.
you know
Okay, that's where
me.
you're going. Right. The reason I've asked you to roll initiative was at that point, various other dark hooded and thuggish-looking figures step out of the shadows. So I'm just going to put a few of those on the map.
More of this.
Of course there is.
Come on, boyos, we can do this.
I don't know. We step off the train on our way home. We get jumped. How is this fair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're adventurers.
I killed Santa
Yeah.
Claus. This is the reckoning. It was an elfish thing to do.
Oh,
Thank you.
Right, yeah. So various large and unpleasant-looking, unsavoury types. They're all hobgoblins. They're all wearing the Dask symbol.
Wait a minute. I'm noticing a theme.
Actually, correction, no, they're not. I have a completely different bunch of people up on my screen here. They're all fairly nondescript. I mean, there are sort of bits of old badges that suggest that these are the sort who sort of cycle through a number of different organisations, depending on who's paying money at any one type. So you see sort of bits of pattern. Yes, Dask is on there. There's a mix of shifters, of humans, of Warforged, all looking collectively a little bit battered. This lad here is the one who sort of spins round as you call out as, excellent, excellent, good of you to make it. Mrs. Nice and Mr. Friendly wanted us to pass on a message of bring back the stuff that you took from the temple. Oh, by the way, just so you remember it, we're going to give you a beating now.
You sounded like Danny Dyer.
You twat.
However, on a 15, Valenia is going first, so...
I'm afraid that you are incorrect. We are not going to receive a beating. I do believe you have some arrows in your feet. As she spins round and shoots this little twat in the feet.
Okay, that one. Right, fair enough. That's certainly one of the bigger thugs.
Right, where's my frigging longbow gone?
Is there John
Over your shoulder?
Is there John Cena around?
Oh, fuck
There's
off.
There's got to be a doctor
Oh.
of thugonomics. That was
So
that a
13,
hit?
Tim.
13 on said thug. He says, trying to find it. Is
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
It's my
Is a hit.
nervousness
It was a
before the
hit.
fight.
Right.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I've got another one to roll as. I'll roll damage on that one first, and then.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And 10 damage.
He's still up.
And then I'm gonna.
It's a good solid whack, sort of. Yeah, it's not one of these. He's flinging himself out of the way and a little bit. No, that's compared to some of the tough things you've been fighting recently. Yeah, you think this is relatively speaking going to be a bit of a pushover.
Yeah, and I'm gonna smack him again with another arrow because I've got 2 attack rolls now. 18. That's a definite hit.
Lovely, good hit. Yeah.
And another 10.
Yeah. That's very. How would you like this extreme balletic show of archery,
I think
death, murder to happen?
I think one in his shin to pin him in place, and then the other one in his shoulder.
So what you're really saying is he took an arrow to the knee.
He was a great adventurer like us, yeah.
You bitch! You stole it from me.
Congratulations, you have stapled him to the building.
Good.
I shall just remove him from the board. There we go. Congratulations, that was the first thing. The woman crying on the floor, unsurprisingly, is not actually a victim, and casts.
No shit, Sherlock.
What, they cast a no shit Sherlock? I don't think I've heard of that spell.
Who do they cast it? Who's nearest? Let's see, who's it that shouted out? Yeah, it would have been that Kaluma person, wouldn't it? Who shouted out, wasn't it? So no, it wasn't me. He said.
Where's the turn tracker? Have I lost?
I've not hit the button on it. Give me a second.
That'd be why.
Do that in a second.
Just for a moment, and then it disappeared.
Right, Melfacid arrow flies at you. So I need to make a roll to hit. Good start. Why is that not actually done? Nothing. It should have.
I don't know.
Right, okay. I'll just do it this way then. Standard
What
attack.
did she...
Armor class of 15. Does that hit?
I'm class of 12, but I have an opportunity attack.
It's a magical. It's basically it's a missile, so they're not near enough for you to have a fight. Okay. So you take 10 points of damage.
You.
Bumbag.
Something like that. Give me just a second. I'll put the turn tracker up. Probably be a helpful thing. Right, has that appeared on the screen? Yes, it has. Right, I'm going to have to quickly re-put everyone's things in. For some reason, I must have closed it. So, Cole was a 7. Thorin was on an 8. Valenia was on the 15.
And then Rain is on an 13 as well.
Yeah, get to that in a minute. Literally, we're just working our way down the list. Kerner is on 6.
I thought it was on 7 or 6. Yeah.
No, you're on a 6. No, it's Cole that's on a 7. On a 12, 12. No, you're on a 6. No, it's Cole that's on a 7. Oh, there you are. The thug is on. Right, that should. Yeah, that's that one. That's 7 Cole. Right, quickly put those into numeric descending. Boop. There we go. For some reason, why is that not? That's Kaluma Kerner. For some reason, didn't put Kerner's in. Let's try that again. Kerner was on 6. Right.
It's just decided I'm so shit. It's not even going to worry about me.
It's not that fast. No. Right. So now the various pirates. Well, that pirate number D is already pinned to a wall and dead. So this guy is going to try and strike out at Kerner.
Can I, as he does that, because I've got the ability to do a shield warding spell on myself,
Yeah.
can I cast that as he comes to attack me?
It is a reaction. You may.
Yeah.
So let me
just going to
grab
check.
his stats.
Plus
Basically hitting
5
you with a
for-
scimitar. Going to
plus
attempt
5
to.
for-
Just double check what it gives you.
Yes, I'm doing plus 5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missiles.
Oh, very nice.
So, I just
What does
I'm
that
gonna
give you?
cast just. It gives me an armor class of 19.
Jesus.
Ah, bugger. Unfortunately, I did roll a 19. So even so, there's a massive crash of sparks, and possibly because it's just that last minute sort of, whoa shit, sort of you don't quite judge it quite enough. There's a shower of sparks as the blade strikes through, doing a enormous 2 points of damage. So you must have just got up enough there just to blunt the worst of the blow.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of just like just the tip. There you go. Yes,
No,
I am
I'm
that
gonna,
Darvish.
I'm going
No,
to refrain from the jokes.
Roll.
It's always just the tip which hurts the most.
This guy steps forward, takes a shot at Cole. Because why not? Light crossbow. And I'll tell you his roll. He rolls a 23. That's almost certainly a hit. In fact, that's a crit. So that's 5 points of damage total.
To whom?
To Cole.
Okay.
5 points. Yeah, 5 points of damage. That's sort of not his best mode. It's a good solid strike. Then we're on to.
Wait there.
Yeah, sure.
Cole didn't have all of his HP.
Yeah, that's fine. Bounce him up.
There you go.
Okay, have you adjusted accordingly?
Yaha.
Yeah, okay. And this guy, wait, I'll just keep. I'll do a. Try and decide. He will shoot. I'm gonna basically do a D2 flip, coin flip. On a 1 goes for Cole, on a 2 for Kaluma, just simply because it's a straight line of sight for him. Again, going for Cole. large metal person in armour. That's the kind of the logic for it, really. And he rolls a 10, so that's a miss. Okay, that is them. Then the Warforged thug soldier who's in charge, possibly because he's spotted the fact that Valini has just totally mangled one of his, steps forward. I think he's just going to try and tank everyone here. So, 1 to 2, 3 to 4. So he's going to go for... Actually, to be honest, the wolf is near. He's probably going to take a swing at Rain first. So,
Way to make us hate him.
Oh yeah, he's not a nice man. Well, he's not even a man. So what he does, as he steps forward, he sort of does like a shake of his wrist, and an arm blade, like Wolverine style, snicks out of each arm.
Okay.
So you could say that because he's not a good guy, you could say he likes Billie Eilish because he's the bad guy.
Oh,
No, it's Billy Irish. Oh, yes, I've been watching way too much Jacksepticeye, and that's what he calls him, Billy Irish.
Fair enough. Okay, he rolls a 15 and a 17. What is
Both
his
hit.
armor class?
Both hit.
Okay, in that case, it's a total of 6 to 4, 10 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rain is down to 1.
Yep.
Jesus.
Okay. That's not good. Thorin, it is now your turn.
Right, this is when I get really offended because this twerps hit the dog.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah.
I like move forward a smidge.
Yeah. So just next to Rain.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
actually,
what
yeah,
I
you can both. Actually, you can both be in the same slot because it's a 10-foot space. That's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah,
problem.
because that's what I was thinking. Because I was going to come over and just give him a wallop with a something.
Yeah.
Because
go
I
for
just
it.
got really offended on everyone's behalf. Like, how dare you hit the dog?
He shanked the dog. Oi.
Yeah.
and
Right,
does nobody know you don't hit somebody's pet? You just
Yeah,
never know
exactly.
who it belongs to.
Well,
I
I'm saying
did
they've
not
already
think-
shot Cole.
I didn't think you said shanked the dog. I need to clear out my ears.
Oh, dear God.
Well, there was you talking about it being the ultimate furry, so I suspect that's probably where it's come from.
Oh,
There you are, stepping like a lion and worrying about shanking the dog. Yes.
Yeah, so I step forward with my warhammer
Yeah.
and then just give, like, well, I hope I just take a swipe and something happens.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Jesus
Roll to
Christ.
hit.
Yeah,
That'll do.
I'll just
That's
do
a
a
good
bit of
solid
a,
hit.
do a bit of a, oi, you twat, pick on someone who can do something about it.
How much damage, please?
A 12.
Yeah, as I say, I'm going to go with the 12, the one-handed thump.
Yep, no problem. I'll just quickly mark that on there.
Almost like
Okay,
an
yeah,
like
good
an
solid smack straight in the chest.
I was going to say, like an uppercut with a warhammer as you walk towards
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it's literally a spin it round, get it a bit of oomph, and just go boom on the chin.
I'm minded of that description we did last week with Small and the war axe. I think almost a similar manoeuvre here, where at one point you're not entirely sure who is spinning who: Thorin spinning the axe or the axe spinning Thorin.
Both.
We'll axe him later.
Yeah.
oh.
Kaluma,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay, so I am going to move myself. Is this one of them here? In front of me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Righty then, dickweed. Let's see what I can do to you. I am going to use... Oh god, that's a fucking high range. I didn't even have to move for that. But it's fine. I can use both my daggers, can't I?
You can. Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2. What happened? Okay.
Okay. The 11 is a hit.
Okay.
5 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, you
Yep.
smack him there. Fair enough. Just do.
And I also have a bonus action, finally,
Uh-huh.
with a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
which I don't know.
It's
How?
a spell.
Basically, you summon a weapon that can appear. I think it's within 30 feet, isn't it?
I think
60.
so. Let me
60 feet. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just read it out. So you create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration until you cast a spell again. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. Why not?
Okay.
Let's check it. Yep, casting time 1 bonus action. That's where that's come from.
Is a 21 a hit?
Is definitely it, yes.
Yeah.
Do some damage. D8 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
So that's a 9, and my spell casting modifier. Where the fuck's that on here?
That'll probably all be included.
Let me have a quick look. Yeah, that's already thrown it in there. So yeah, 9 points of damage is enough. How graphically gratuitous do you want to make this this death scene?
So in a kind of like, I'm just stood there. I twirl my hand.
Jazz hands.
Lovely. Yeah, no, not jazz hands. more like changing a light bulb. I do that. I summon the weapon into my hand. I look at him and go, "Hi, bye." And then
How Valley Girl was that?
And then with the lovely spiritual magical sword I have, I'm literally just gonna shove the sword through his eye and cut his head off.
Jesus Christ!
Fair enough. The body goes one way, the head goes the other. The shimmering magical weapon is, I think that's actually a concentration spell, if I remember. No, it's for a minute. You don't even have to concentrate on it.
Jesus Christ.
And so basically your bonus action could be to move it and the attack against a creature within 5 feet. So, yeah. Nice. Okay, yeah, he is very definitely...
But I didn't cut his head off all the way. I cut it basically sort of like half on, half off, just to leave it a bit more gratuitous.
Fair enough. I do worry about you sometimes, but don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm studying criminology. I'm not going to be a criminal.
Oh, okay.
Who best to be a criminal than a criminologist?
Exactly.
Who best to be a thug than a professor of thugonomics?
Doctor of thugonomics.
Hey, I've just given him a promotion. Leave me alone.
Okay. Also on a 7, it's Cole's turn, and this large avian creature, which sort of looks like a raven. In fact, actually, I've got a picture I can put up for you. Bear with me a minute.
Send out the twinks.
Okay, fair enough. Let me just get that up. Basically, it's battle cry. You know that the crying child sound. This is what seems to be the source of it. Has that transferred that picture?
You sounded less like a baby and more like a strangled cat.
Precisely. It's my fox crawl. Meow.
Yeah, they're not fun when they're screaming at 3 o'clock in the
No, what's
fucking
that?
morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So there's the picture that's just appeared on the screen.
Technically, Valenia knows
Lovely.
what a Kenku is
Yep,
because she has a Kenku,
however,
Kenku
those-
friend back home.
that's the one. So yeah, so Kenku are, there's, for lack of a better description, I mean, literally what you can see, feathered humanoids that wander the world as vagabonds driven by greed and perfectly imitating any sound they hear. And these are basically sort of covered in sort of ill-fitting cloaks and stuff that cover the feathers. Anyway, this one is currently in the middle of sort of stepping out to the shadows and attacking Valenia. With advantage. First round. With short sword, a 25. In fact, that's a crit. Valenia, just double check.
That is definitely a hit.
Yeah, okay, that's 11 points of damage. A classic backstab.
Okie dokie. Dr. Jones. Sorry.
And down on the ground so you can actually get to them. Okay, and Cole. What is Cole doing?
So
What was it,
Cole
11
is
points, sorry?
It was 11, yeah. So yeah, Cole, sorry, is...
So you know the one that stood next to Thorin? Is that one still alive?
Yes. Yeah,
What, this
that's...
big?
Yeah,
that one?
that's a very large warforged warrior, currently it's like Wolverine claw style, but they're swords, basically arm blades sticking out of each hand.
Okay, so Cole is going to cast Magic Missile and just hit him.
Okay.
So
Do the damage for that.
oh no, that's not. Wait, did I do that correctly?
Probably, yeah. 2 points of damage. Actually, there should be multiple. Is he casting that as a spell or from an item?
Wait there.
Because it should scale it automatically.
So you rolled a 1. 1d4 plus 1. That doesn't seem right.
No, well, that for a single bolt, that's correct. But just double check, because the spell usually creates more missiles.
I'm casting it as a spell.
Let me have a look.
As a first level cat, so that is probably not... Well, under earlier editions of D&D, that would be correct, but I'm not entirely sure that is how it works now. I think it's changed for 5th edition. So
You create 3 glowing darts, so it's you got to do the damage 3 times.
Oh, okay, thank you. So I need to then press it a third, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're doing it per dart. So you've got...
There you go.
Okay, so that's a 2, a 4, 3, 6, 9 points of damage. Okay. Let's quickly mark those. Yeah, he's looking a bit battered and scorched. I mean, he's already taken a massive blow to the chest from Thorin, and he's now just been sort of stitched up with basically the magic equivalent of a submachine gun, sort of leaving glowing craters where the magical missiles have hit. Still standing, but yeah, not happy. Speaking of people who aren't happy, Kerner, it's your turn.
Right, okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my cantrips at the Warforged, and I'm going to use poison spray on it just to melt it down. So...
Okay,
yeah.
is that a line or a code? Because you might want to take a step towards him. Because otherwise you'll catch Thorin and Rain.
At will damage, extend your hand towards a creature you can see within range,
Okay.
and a
Okay,
project
it's a straight line.
noxious gas from your palm.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
By 1d12 when you reach. We're not 5th level yet, are we? I forgot
No.
which level we
No,
are.
no, you're still level 4.
Yeah,
think.
that's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. So there we go. Roll.
Is that a roll to hit or him needing to make a DC
So
save?
yeah, he needs to make a DC Constitution
DC
save, otherwise
14.
it takes.
Okay. Forward soldier. He rolls a. Is it against? It's a Constitution, right? Okay. So I just got him on a different tab, which is why I'm just quickly doing that. So Constitution roll. Click on that. He's quite strong. Put that back to normal. Rolls that, and he gets an 8. So no, he takes the full damage. So you know that scene where in Wizard of Oz, where the witch gets a bucket of water thrown all over, and suddenly it all goes horribly. Yeah, you'll believe that a warforged thug can do exactly the same as basically. Well, how do you want to do this?
I literally, as I put my hand out, I just go, die!
We're all glad that Rain got clobbered, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically liberally spray him down with this acid, this sort of jet of sort of magical venom that sort of flies across, and you literally, his legs start to melt to sludge, and he sort of crumples to the floor, puts a hand down to stop himself, and the acid is so strong it melts his hand away, and he literally everything he's putting down, he's literally collapsing down, and within moments there are bits of components, the sword blades are pitted, and yeah, they in very short order you just covered him entirely, and it's a very messy, sticky, horrible way for someone to go, and that's disgusting. Fantastic. I'll just remove him from the board.
Yeah.
Was it that thing that's about good things coming in small packages?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. On that note,
So obviously that was at will. That was at will, and it was a cantrip. So based on that, then can I then attempt to throw a Versteck and Suchen at this one here?
A what?
My
Seek and destroy.
my hide and seek.
Oh, hide and seek.
Yeah,
That was it.
My hide
your
and seek
knives.
dragon. Yeah, my knives for Versteck and Suchen.
Right. Okay. So we're muttering spell names, this, that, and the other, and talking in another language, and my brain just isn't following that. So if you could just tell me that I'm throwing blades.
Yeah,
You said you were
I'm
going to do
throwing
a Hadouken, and I thought you were going to go Ryu on us. Hadouken.
Suddenly, Kerner is tying a bandana over their forehead, dancing in the street.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Kirsty.
Oh, is that,
Have you rolled a hit? No, you haven't rolled a hit yet. And who are you
No,
throwing
so
them at?
they threw a 6. Does that hit?
No, because you've actually rolled the damage.
Oh, have I? Sorry.
So if you'd like to, this is very 24 is definitely a hit. Yes,
And then the second one was a 23.
it is also a hit. You didn't. Who did you say you're throwing them at?
This one here.
You need to hold that right. Thank you. The witch. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to roll some damage then?
Yeah, I did 6 apiece.
No. I'd like you to roll the damage after you've the attack roll. A 5 and
The other one
wait
come
for
up in a
another one to
minute.
come through. There it goes. 5 and a 6. Fantastic. 11 points of damage. Let me just have a quick look at that person. Okay, that's actually the first damage I've taken.
Yeah, 5 and 6.
Yeah, got those down. 11 in total. Fantastic. Wow, what a lot happens in 6 seconds. 2 guys down, stapled, and hacked apart, and another one melted. Valinia. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I did roll for Striken as well.
Okay, he's not on there, but yeah, fine, we'll do him on. What's Striken doing?
How far can Striken go? What Striken's... You can
That's
fly
30,
60...
40, isn't it?
No, he can fly 60 feet.
Okay,
So
that's 3 squares.
Thank you. So he is going to fly 1, 2, 3.
30.
So wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yes, that's 30. Sorry, because each of the squares are 10. No, I've so you can fly a total of 6.
So he's gonna fly to this person here.
Yeah.
And bite their face.
Nah.
What is my big boy gonna do? He is.
Well, last time he turned everything into a rave.
Which was hilarious.
But you're probably not going to be used as a glow stick this time.
Because he doesn't want to put his hands in the air like he just don't care.
I've just got this image of Shrike turning like a half orc into someone that looks like Terry Crews. You know that scene from White Chicks.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go 9-9.
You know,
So he's going to do his Euphoria breath.
oh dear God.
Okay. Okay, what's his save DC? Got to do for that DC 11, right?
DC
Give me just a
11.
moment.
I did try and it's because I was scrolled up. That would help.
He rolls a 10, so he's having a good day. Do you want to roll the D6 for what he's going to do next round if he's still alive?
Oh, striking.
The poor thug who has basically just been sort of had weaponized MDMA blown in his face.
That's a 5.
Okay, that's fine. That basically means that next round, that tells me what the card's going to do. It's basically going to sort of stand there, sort of vibing and being at one with the universe, assuming he's still alive at that point.
Just vibing. Just like,
He's watching all the pretty colours.
It's just stood there going, I have hands. Hands are awesome.
I think it's more because he's pointing at the flappy fairy dragon with the huge, glorious, glinting butterfly wings and all the colours that are shining off through around and the shapes that it's making and the amazing shapes that it's going because you must watch the shapes. Anyway, you get the idea. Valinia, it is now your turn.
After being shanked in the back by this sneaky crowbird thing, Makenki. My brain forgot what it was called.
They're very good at making coffee.
I'll give you that. You can have that.
Thank you.
I've literally just face palmed. That was good. That was so good.
I just did the internal for fuck's sake.
Literally, I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna spin around on the spot, but at the same time, I'm just gonna spin around on the spot, and I am very, very angry.
And
I am very angry.
You're gonna get the Dojima flip.
And I am literally just gonna empty 2 shots straight into it, one after the other.
Okay, go for it.
It's like, who shanks?
Like, who?
Could you not?
It's like, can you not? Who
Oh,
shanks
Jesus
a dog and
Christ.
tries to shank me?
Bloody hell. Yeah, okay, that's a good shot. That looks like a crit to me.
That is definitely a crit. We're going with... Oh, fucking 13.
Yikes, okay. Yeah, go on.
And then the second one...
Yeah.
God, give me another crit. Oh, bollocks. 13.
Is a hit.
And then we go...
I'm going to give yourself like a 1.
Oh, there we go. 4.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Nicely done. So he's how describe his death, because it is great. The first shot alone killed him.
Oh, I was very angry. Those are both going straight through his beak and they just, I'm just like, no, fuck you, straight in the beak.
Your mama too.
And your daddy.
Your daddy.
Yeah, they go straight in the face, through the beak. And I'm just going to be,
Okay.
how do you like them piercings? As he slumps to the floor.
One very, very surprised Kenku, who was not expecting that response, crumples to the floor, and it's probably about this time he's starting to notice that people in the market are suddenly noticing a fight breaking out.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on over there?
What's all these ruckus? Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening, Taps? The Wizardly Vard.
What I'm going to do, because it would have been Rain, but Rain is on 1 HP, so I'm going to move Rain sort of over this way a bit.
Yep. Okay. If they do, there'll be an attack of opportunity from this one here.
I'll send her down this way then, as if she's being protected by Cole.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that doesn't get them anywhere near anything else. Right. Let's have a quick.
She might be a dog, but she's not a stupid dog, or she's not a stupid wolf.
But sort of like, as she goes to scarf around, we'll give her a hand. Like, go on, pup, go on, quick, get out of the way.
Okay, the wizard, being unsurprisingly an intelligent person, cast a spell, and a silvery mist springs up about them, silvery, sort of glittery, and bing, they disappear.
Prick.
Well, that would be a teleport then, will it?
If someone wants to do an Arcana check, I will.
Arcana check. Arcana.
Arcana. Hello, DJ Benny.
Hi, DJ Benny.
I'm going to take a shot at Lucasade because that's all I've got.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fucking one.
No, you've no idea. That must be a bit more spell than you've encountered.
Would you like me to do an Arcana check just to see?
You'd have had line of sight, so yes.
Oh.
That's how you do it worse.
That's how you do it worse.
Fucking hell.
That's how you do it worse. No, you haven't a Scooby Doo. You'll obviously have to go do some research on that later to work out what it is. But for the time being, as far as you're concerned, if you see them doing those gestures, you know there's going to be a silvery mist and they're going to disappear. So yeah, it could be that they've turned invisible.
Welcome
It's a bit of a flashy way of turning invisible, but yeah.
Welcome to the stream, DJ Benny. I think you joined at a brilliant time. How could
When we're all just like rolling really
the
back.
sorcerer can't do Arcana spells.
thing is, I'm looking the wrong way, so I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
so you got no hope.
And I'm just
Amazing.
I'm just the tank, sorry. I just hit things.
Right. So the first bandit, this guy here, is stoned out of his head. He's having a little private rave in his skull. He's not doing anything at all. This one here is going to try and make a run for it. So, would Valenia and Kerner both like to have an
Gonna
attack
make
of
a run for it?
opportunity?
Oh,
This one here.
I definitely
Yes,
get an attack
please.
of opportunity. So,
Yes, please. Yeah. Does that just go into my unarmed?
You make a normal
Or can I
attack.
use a?
Can't use a spell, but a normal attack.
Okay. Fine.
And then there's me there just shouting, "Get the booger!"
Okay, so you punch them. Okay.
is it?
Yeah.
Has it got to be unarmed? Is it, or is it any?
No, it's a normal attack. It's literally if you've got a weapon in your hand.
All right, as it's running away, I'm just gonna throw my fucking javelin at it.
I'm DJ
What a
Benny.
lob!
I've done that.
Okay, you
I
punch for
literally, because I
two.
wasn't prepared,
Oh,
I just
fucking
gave him a sock to the face
Nice. I think that
as
might
I
be
whipped my tail round.
okay. That's you're 18. Is that a crit for you with your javelin?
Yeah, it is. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Do some damage.
And 9.
He hasn't. That was not. Oh no, that one has taken damage. So he's down. So yeah, welcome to the party. Everyone in the market, as this large thug stumbles out of the alleyway and falls down with a javelin sticking out of his back.
Can I do it so that I make sure he's still alive though? I want to take him in for
Yes.
questioning.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's hanging in there. I'll make him make a death save. Give me a minute. That's probably the easiest way of simulating this. Let's see it do.
No fucker jumps us when we're just coming back off holiday. Well, not holiday.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
don't think so. This is karma.
He's just okay. He's hanging in there. He's made a death save. He's not bleeding out yet, but you know he'll need some medical attention fairly quick. That's those and those. The next is an 8. Thorin.
Okay, as we still got, it's like this one here, isn't it?
Oh Jesus Christ! Thank you for the follow, DJ Benny. Welcome to the
Yeah, yeah.
welcome to the thing, the madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I do then is I sort of like get a better shot. I move round the corner with sort
Yeah.
of Strike and fluttering around the edge,
Yeah.
Is DJ Benny one of yours?
Teams are playing Benny.
He is now. Sports ball.
He, yeah, I mean, so I can probably purchase on your hat and make you look wearing a major winged helmet at this point.
Yeah. To which probably the sort of like creatures probably just sat there giggling like that's so cool. To which I'm like,
Yeah,
right,
pretty
while you're distracted,
Yeah.
I'm
Go
just
on.
gonna be like, I'll just walk up and give him a wallop.
Okay, with advantage.
Oh, okay, I'll just do it normally.
Is DJ
Yeah,
is DJ Benny one of your work friends?
No,
Right, ignore that first one. I'll roll again.
Yeah, yeah.
no, not one of my work friends.
No, Joe.
No,
Oh.
Straysky's one of my work friends.
There we
DJ
go.
Benny, how did
Oh.
you find me today? And don't say
How
in a
did you-
box.
In a
27.
cardboard
Lovely
box.
crit. Lovely.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ!
21 damage. That would do it. How comprehensively would you like the stoned gentleman of the night to be?
It'd be pretty much again. I'll do a bit of a sort of wind up with the arm, sort of like, right, I'm gonna go for it, and then just wallop him straight across the head.
Wow. One comedy strike later. Yeah, he's splattered. He collapses and he's very, very, very dead. Ka-dump. Okay, at this point there are no combatants, no opposing combatants still up and in contact, so we'll call that the end of the combat. You can hear the whistles of the guards approaching, people in the street sort of starting to gather, and sort of you can sort of hear running feet of sort of coming to investigate all the noise and what's going on. So
We're
Don't
going
we
to
need a
jail. We're going to
question?
jail.
what are you doing with the guy who's currently bleeding out with the javelin sticking out?
I'm
Can I
gonna.
toll the dead with him, please?
No, I want him for questioning.
Yeah.
I'm
He
going to
was kept
stabilise
alive.
him first of all,
Yeah. Okay.
Boring.
and then I'm going to tie him up
Okay, no
with,
problem at all.
with a little gag in his mouth, and a fluffy tail that's secured remotely. Wait, what? No.
Here we go. Wait, wrong game.
I'm going to take him on
Okay.
I'm going to take him on a Belle Delphine first date.
Can we do it as in the tail on the
Let's-
donkey?
Just,
Should we stay away from that one?
yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's not go there.
Yeah, let's just step away quietly from those comments.
But Belle
step away
Belle
from
Delphine's a great person who's really good at organising their own merchandise, etc., etc. Next day, what the fuck? And that was literally, I think me and Morgan were on chat at the time, and it was just like, I've got nothing. That was just no.
No, that's all I know. Good. Yeah. Anyway, the guard plus sergeant of the guard anyway, and troops. Sort of, I mean, you are in quite a well-to-do suburb, so the guards actually turn up when they fight. You've probably got a couple of minutes before they get here. Other than sort of just checking that you're still alive. I mean, Rain is limping and heavily. And who else
will
got?
I'll cast healing word.
Okay.
Spells.
Oh, and the acid. In theory, should have done more, but as you look down, you sort of see the acid sort of magically stop and just turn inert.
Into a puddle that you could leave lion prints behind.
Okay, Rain gets 3 back.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, local sergeant. You said the local sergeant you've actually met him before. Is a guy called Karsk, Kaarsk. There's that sort of long-suffering sort of. Oh, right. I'd heard there was trouble. What has happened, Valinia?
Hi. So we've just got back in town.
Yes.
We were hoping to get a bath before this sort of thing happened again.
Right.
And we heard a child crying. which turned out to be I
Not a child.
I just point at the Kenku and go, that. Yeah,
Right,
we
okay.
and we were jumped, and they said that this is for this is
Payback.
I think
payback
the
from
word
from
we're going to teach you a lesson.
yeah, we're going to teach you a lesson, and my
They
brain's
wanted
gone
us
blank
to
of
give
who
them
it was,
some
who it
stuff,
was from.
and they wanted us to give them some stuff back from our recent visit up to Ramsbottom and
Ramsbottom.
He is Ramsbottom from now on.
Yeah.
So
and his partner.
So we did I did
And we need
subdue this one. He's not dead, which is good.
Yeah.
Would you like us to help you questioning him, or do you want to do it yourselves?
No, I think it's probably best if we do that.
Are we allowed to sit
Well-
sit in a room and watch or listen?
No, if he comes out with anything interesting, I know where to find you. So if you're going straight home, I'm sure this won't take us long to find out what's going on.
Shall we put the kettle on and make you a cuppa?
That would be lovely. So it'll be along in an hour. Fine gentleman.
Excellent.
Once he's been patched up, to sort of tell us a little bit more about what he and his friends are up to.
We may be able to help with some of that as well when you come along.
Fair enough. That does sound an excellent idea. You sort of welcome to helpful citizens. But yes, please do. If you want to go home, get yourselves all rested, and patched up. I said, an hour or so. I'm sure we'll get some answers and we can start to work out what's going on. What did you say? Who did they say sent them?
They didn't. They're basically, I think that on this occasion, they're being used by the DASK.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I missed to write down.
The
Okay.
different patches of the DASK humans were forged, but given who we were dealing with at Ramsbottom, I'm presuming they're DASK Hyries in this instance.
There was also a witch, we believe, and she used
Yes.
And
this,
it disappeared.
and she cast a mist and disappeared. We're not sure. None of us know what it was.
I'm going
So-
to go and check the books when we go back to the house. Don't worry, I'll do another check when we get there. Do a bit of a snooze around in the books.
So yeah.
Bit
So
of
just,
research.
just,
Yeah.
just in case anybody suddenly tries to break him out, you know that there is another one that we haven't managed to find.
Freehand, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Right. Right. Well, on you go, and he sort of gets his guards to start sort of gathering up the assorted bodies. You know, they've called for they requisition a cart to sort of obviously take the bodies away, and start stockpiling equipment onto a big pile, and yeah, they sort of start something. So is that what you guys doing? You going to hang around while they're doing all this? Or...
I think we should head back home, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
head
kind of
home.
need to wash up and just like, yeah.
I want to stay. I
would-
want to stay on alert a bit though because of that witch.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also want to try and find out what that spell was she cast, because I seem to recognise it, and it's not just a piff paff poof. So I want to do some more looking into that.
I would like to go back to the house and pray to the sovereign host, and also have a bit of a talk with my patron.
Also, that's okay. That's okay, Benny. Twitch freezes all the time, so we're lucky we've even got chat tonight. It's been a bit shit recently.
Considering it kept going through phases like literally every day where it kept breaking and not working full stop.
Okay, right. Let me just change the map then back to your home, so you can demonstrate to people the great joys, the wonderful luxury within which you live. Just
To be fair,
change the map.
we could afford a massive fucking house by now.
But our house is lovely.
I love our house.
We do have enough
Our
internet.
house in
There's many,
in
many
the
of us.
middle of our street.
Tempted to make it in The
Our
Sims.
house.
Let me just plonk all respectively.
Considering we got a 4-floor house, that's quite impressive.
It is. You got it for quite a good price as well.
Yeah, we got it for a very good
We have-
price.
You did,
I would have
yeah.
been happy
one-
with a
we
bed
have-
set.
So yes, so have you found yourselves on change the
Yep.
location.
Yeah.
You're all there, just coming up in the front garden.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. People want to make a perception check just as you're kind of walking up to the door and letting yourselves in.
Oh, for
Okay, hang on.
Does Cole run ahead and dress as the as Mothman to confuse us?
Just looking to see who gets
Ooh.
above the...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Well, mine was
Right.
just not worth it.
Okay, so, Thorin, you haven't heard this. Everyone else, there's a brand new bench outside your house.
Oh,
Fuck's
fuck!
sake.
Oh, fuck! I just look at Thor and go, "Did you buy a bench?"
It's like, no, we've all been away.
I expected Tom to go, what bench? Wasn't it always there?
That's pretty much what... I think what Thorin... In fact, Thorin's probably already sat on it, taking his boot.
Actually, for a laugh, I'm going to have it that I do that and go, what bench?
Before you sit down, can I just check there's nothing magical about it? Can I do an arcana check?
Arcana.
Of course you can do an arcana check. Of course you can.
Which I then get up.
Oh,
Take another shot.
So yeah, I get up with one boot
No.
on. Like, oh, okay.
No, there's nothing carved on it. There's nothing weird about it. It's a bench.
Is it made out of orphans?
Of course.
No, it is not made out of orphans. No,
Oh,
no,
motherfucker.
it
Can
is
we see
definitely.
if there's anything on there or if there's...
It is a very ordinary wooden bench that someone has obviously donated and
Is it
just
for
plonked in your front garden.
is it for some reason drooling?
No,
Right, it's definitely
is
not
an
a mimic.
ordinary bench.
So the bench
No,
is not.
it is an ordinary bench.
So
It is-
I'll write that down. The bench is not a mimic. This is
I mean,
sort
you
of,
do remember that before you went away last time you were in the pub, there was a bit of a joke going on that your name had caught up with you, because obviously you moved areas where you had been, but the story has obviously been getting around. So maybe it's a joke maybe it's a bit of a prank by some of your locals down the pub.
It's just a prank, bro.
oh god, I've just got this image of me and Thorin walking into the pub, and they're just like, so how much did you bench today?
They're doing that, really.
Move yourselves into the house to wherever you're doing, whether it's in the front room or whether you're sort of separating to rooms, whatever. So there's a nice big map. Move yourselves around.
I'm
Right,
gonna.
I go off to clean myself
Except
off.
perhaps,
and I'll
Felina, if you've got control of the map, you could sort of just give a very quick pan for anyone watching to get an idea of what's where.
Let me just sort of zoom out a bit. So we got ground floor at the top, as it says, amazingly, and this is just like a very slow look at what we've got. So we've got front room, which is that a one, and then we've got, and you'll notice as well that we've got it in proper wording. So we've got a ground floor and a first floor.
Because we're not American.
Exactly. So we've got the first floor has my room, and was that Thorin's room? The other one.
Yeah, that's my one there, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted a
Thorin's
very
room.
basic room.
And then we have on the second floor we have yes, Kayluma's room,
Kluma, yeah.
which is also where the hot tub is. Why we have a hot tub, we still don't know. And on the top,
Wanted one.
on the top floor, we have
Pretty much,
Kerner's room with a library and all the
Yay.
research books. And
Yay.
and from time to time, when we are a little bit tipsy, myself and Thorin dress Cole up as the Mothman and put him on the roof
Because we think it's funny.
behind Kayluma's back.
And Cole is enough a daredevil that actually he thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, he just sort of goes along with it because he just thinks it's amusing.
Yeah, he's a bit of a brat, really. I mean, he's
It's almost like you
Yeah.
base. It's almost like Cole is based on someone we know, like
no, couldn't possibly be.
And Shrike
Morgan.
occasionally comes and visits me in the librabry.
Morgan,
I heard my name.
you're Cole's a bit based on you, really, isn't he?
Is he?
You know, a bit bratty and. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not justifying that with a response.
That's fine. We'll make up our own mind.
Fuck you.
Right. Okay. So quickly go through the list then. Kearney wanted to do a little bit more research.
Yeah, I've had a
Do you want,
shower.
do you, do you want to have another? Okay. Yeah. Go have a shower and stuff like that. Yeah. If everyone sort of, if you want to do it, give you a short rest.
A short
Mark
rest,
that
yeah?
on your. Mark that. Yeah. Short rest.
Yeah. Right. Thorin's had his wash. He's happy. He's like, I'm good.
Am I allowed to do the maximum HP or?
No, short rest should.
You can use some of the dice, to get some hit points back.
I'm
You
gonna
can-
roll. I'm
You
gonna
can
roll.
spend hit dice.
I'm gonna roll dice for Kaluma for Rain.
Rain. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna roll them for me first because I did take some damage. So. Oh, okay. Eight. So. That's back up to 38.
Wait, how do I do hit dice?
On a short rest, it gives you the option.
Oh, I've pressed it, but nothing's happened.
It should be on the left-hand side.
Yeah. So Kerner's just got 5 back. Cole's just
Yeah,
got
but
4
give it
back.
I'll just roll a d6 for Rain because I can't fight because she doesn't
So
actually
Cole's
have
got 4 back.
4 for Rain as well. So that pretty much brings her up to full health. Actually, I think that does bring her back. Oh no, brings her up to 8. So there we go.
Thorin, could you make a perception check, please?
Oh God.
Okay, so
Um,
on Kaluma's thing, I have
Yeah.
two lots of hit dice. Do I hit both of them?
That's a good question.
Yes, because you have an option of how many you want to do. So, for example, you've hit one of them and got 3 back.
But I can hit the other one, yes?
You can, yeah. That's another 6 back. Yeah. Oh, it looks like you basically get 1 being a cleric and 1 being a warlock.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Because
cool.
it's labelled at hit dice cleric and hit dice warlock.
Oh, okay. That's quite cool.
Okay, Thorin.
yes.
Someone's licked all your towels.
Oh,
Gonna have to go and slap someone.
Yeah, well, you had 3 or 4 towels and they're all missing.
Have we checked with Shraiken? You know what Shraiken's like for borrowing things.
That's a good point. He's a little bit of a git. He likes nicking my stuff. So yeah, I shout through and just do a, "Oi! Someone's nicked me towels."
I'm just gonna sort of throw one at him unless mine have gone as well.
No, but could you do a perception check as well?
I won't swear at the DM. Go. 11. How is my perception -1 now? The fuck?
No.
I have to put a couple of points in that at some point. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, someone's licked your soap.
I just say that Shraiken could have done it, considering Shraiken was with us.
There is that.
Yeah. So I gladly take the donated towel so I can at least protect everybody else's eyes.
Am I going to go in the kitchen and be going? Is my porridge is too hot at this point?
I don't know.
Come
Can
on,
I do a
Pip.
perception check on my book list? Because I can hear lots of screams about towels and soap, and my instant reaction is, books, my precious, precious books.
Yeah, go on then. Go on, have a look.
Is it perception, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check? Yes. It's perception, isn't it?
It is. Yes. Okay, Kerner, someone seems to have reverse alphabeticized all your.
Ah! He's moved all my books around!
For a bibliophile, that's incredibly awful.
Of just putting them all in like the wrong order, like basically like messing them up. That's just like you just know.
Well, look, this is it. They are exactly in.
Yeah, someone has literally just managed to put them all in reverse alphabetical rather than just plain mess them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right, so I'm being like, I need something to cover myself. There's like soap's gone missing. Turner's freaking out. And hyperventilating apparently.
Striken's just curled up in it and chewing on something.
Hold on, we in your stream? Who's in the stream? Jesus Christ!
Cole's looking a little bit confused. Some of his old jacket's gone missing.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay,
We've established it's probably not Shrieken if he's quite happily curled up chewing on a whatever he's chewing on.
Can we check what he's chewing on, please?
You can do.
Well, I'm the one in the room with him.
Yeah, can you check, please?
You're hearing lots of people going, "Oh, what the fuck!" Striken's just quite happily munching on something.
Would you like me to do a perception?
Yeah, go for it.
Is that perception?
thank you, Benny. It's good that you're doing a move and stretch today because I've actually popped my hip and my leg is killing me.
Okay. He is. He's eating what looks to be a fresh turkey leg.
Where
Where
did that
the
come from?
fuck?
Oh, and Kaluma,
Yeah, huh?
your pillows look a bit strange. When you investigate, they've got bricks inside them.
Okay.
Can't have done this. I'm not happy.
Oh dear God!
Right, who's been in our house? Who do I need to punch in the head?
There's a knocking at the front door.
I'll go answer it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm still very busy putting clothes on now that I've got a towel.
Yeah, you look down. You look downstairs. Cask is there as promised, and he's got an officer with him.
I'm just going to wander off and make tea.
Fair enough.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can see or sense if anyone has been in the room, as well as trying to find the book I now want for this disappearing spell, please?
Yes, do an Arcana check. Okay, so no trace of weird magical, but you do find the book you're looking.
Okay.
Can I do like a religious check to see if there's any spirits around?
Yes, I'll allow that as a sort of a knowing what sort of weird things might have. Yeah, go for it. You know, looking for these things like dripping ectoplasm and things like that. It's not a ghost. It's not an evil spirit of some description, but it does sound really playful. So it might be something Fey related.
Oh dear God!
Oh fuck.
Oh, I
Or you just
speak.
got something really,
Fey.
or someone who just really doesn't like you and has been playing pranks. Yeah. Oh, and the spell with the Arcana, if you found they cast what looks like Misty Step.
Well, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Misty Step, I know, is Fey magic, so it's definitely linked to the Fey.
This is the witch in the alleyways we're talking about.
Oh, right, okay.
That's the spell they used. It's a third
Okay.
level spell, basically cast to get a silvery mist, which is what you saw, and then they teleport 40 foot in a direction that they can see. So they probably just teleported up onto another, took one look at how dead everyone was, and ran for the hills. being a wizard and being intelligent, that's probably a sensible thing to have done. Anyway, Cask, yes, he's downstairs. He comes on. We just find a quick icon for him, and I put that in the front room.
I'm just gonna full plate of tea, and just a full tray of tea, and just put it on the
There you
table.
go.
Which I've come down by this point because I've finally been able to get dry and put clothes on.
Fair enough.
I'm deliberately ignoring it because I need to put my books back into order.
Okay, there they are. There's the two people.
And apparently Striken's opened the door.
No, did I move Striken?
Yeah.
You moved
No,
Striken.
he's still yeah.
I think he was
Oh,
upstairs with you. Yeah, you moved him
Right,
down.
okay, so I'll move them back around.
I was just like,
Fuck's
Striken
sake.
opened the door.
Strike it open the door, head tilted to one side.
I just imagine him doing the and then doing the sort of very much a stitch. Hello.
Just open the door. How?
Yeah, the hi.
Here's a phone. Okay, so who's down there with you? So you got Klima and okay, yes. So he is, yes, looking sort of fairly sort of smart with it. He doesn't look particularly sort of aggrieved. He sort of said, "Yeah, I thought I'd sort of give you. I did say I'd give you guys, give you folks an update on what we found for that guy. He's in a bad way. So it took us a few minutes to get the duty healer to come down and have a look and talk with him. He used to be Dask. Hasn't been for some time. He looks like he's been doing. He basically had a falling out with one of the local captains. Was Bard. So he's been running with a lot of the smaller gangs, kind of trading on that experience. The names he gave us, I mean, from what we know, the locals, they're sort of local, basically largely unaffiliated thugs. Again, fairly sort of mixed lot. They've all sort of filtered through a lot of the big gangs, but always as sort of low level sort of thugs, sort of leg breakers, working for local loan sharks and things like that. Basically said the Warforged guy, the big guy who basically hired them all on. The Kenku was also roped in. Again, was literally just was paid to draw you guys in. The witch again was accompanying the Warforged. And
Do we have a name for the witch?
Sort of being on the name for the lich was Rebena. Rebena.
Ribena?
No, Rebena.
Oh, okay.
No, Ribena sounds funnier.
I want Ribena now.
Go and get Ribena then.
Rebena Mistlewright.
Mistlewright.
Famed for sort of using sort of magical missiles, acidic missiles, kind of their kind of signature sort of attack. Here's the thing: the thugs and everyone else like that, they aren't Dask. The Warforged, he isn't. We were able to pick it. We were able to get his name. His name was Kellen.
Kelen.
Kelen. Yeah. He wasn't actually attached to any of the local gangs that we know of. So still running down some checks as to who he's connected. Thing is, Rebena, we know, has worked for Brave University in the past. So I'm kind of wondering if there's something a bit more sort of odd going on. Have you done any kind of archaeological missions recently for the university?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did you have any sort of did you cross paths in any way with anywhere Grave? I know Morgrave and Win are not always the friendliest of colleagues when it comes to sort of antiquities and things like that. And a number of sort of fights I've broken up with various sort of teams, is sort of more than I care to think of. Do you guys encounter them in any way?
Moorgrave, was it?
Yeah, Moorgrave University. They're based out of Sharn.
No, we haven't crossed paths with anybody as far as I'm aware.
Do you want to do a?
I'm just going back through all my notes now.
Yeah, do a
No, we
perception check,
definitely
and I'll tell you what you encounter.
I'm just going to move myself down now. Now I've kind of tidied up my books. I'm just going to wander down as I hear Moorgrave University.
Could you do a dex check as you come down the final bit of stairs?
Dex check, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's persuasion, bollocks. It would have been a 17 if it was perception. So.
Whoops! You slip on a patch of oil, and it doesn't have any damage, but you basically land on your arse right at the stairs. Don't take any damage, but you're prone.
I'm prone. Did you say?
Yeah, you're prone. You're on your stairs. Basically, looks like someone's oiled the edges of the steps. Just for the last 3-4 steps. It's like a really thick tar. Cask and his colleagues sort of, bending to sort of help you. That chair sort of help you.
Thank you.
Set you down. Well, Born, could you sort of see if you can sort of scrape that away? That's the other guard sort of gives him a. What do you think? Wanders over. Sarge, what oil? There's nothing here.
Oh, what?
Comes out over, scratches his head. No. Anyway, sorry about that, Mark. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, for the check, you remember when you got to the village, when you were on that, you were told that there were investigators from Moorgrave.
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
Their way.
I didn't go back far enough.
And that were due in a few days. They'd actually there was some concern in the village because they hadn't asked for. They had specifically asked Winan because of their hit with university there. So make of that what you will. Especially if you still can't remember how it was that you from the old temple.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Anyway, we'll carry on our investigation. But it's at the moment it's like it might have a attempted mugging. It looks like to Moorgrave. You're sure you can't remember anything that's connected with them. I guess all I can advise is keep your eyes open. So there might be something for you.
Sergeant, can I ask a question? Has anybody been near this premises in the last couple of days that you know of, any?
Well, there's always people going by. It's a fairly busy.
Did you see anybody drop the bench off or
bench?
We appear to have a new bench outside.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Has anybody been skulking around this? Because obviously, this is a slightly more upmarket area. Is there any unsavouries apart from ourselves been around here?
For yourself.
Not. Well, other than the street trash that you see very successfully taken out, not really, no. I mean, there's always people passing through. There's always a little bit of street crime here and there. Sometimes it's youngsters letting off steam. There haven't been quite as many of those. There's less of the some of the street gangs haven't been around. Looks at Cole. You heard from any of your old running mates recently? I've seen them around in a while.
Are you acting for Cole then?
Yeah. Just in this instance, just for the
Go
Cole
on.
sort of looks a little bit nonplussed, shakes his head. And, that's far to get involved in. Well, keep your eyes open. It does sound like somebody in for. The bench, no idea. Ask around. It might be a sort of a welcome to the neighbourhood part, gift. You haven't been around that long. But yeah, if you find out anything more, or you have anything you want to pass on, where I'm usually on. Failing that, send a message to the watch house, the local garrison, and they'll get it to me. Anything you think I should know useful right now?
Yeah,
No,
stuff's missing from our house. All they've been moving it about.
Doesn't really sound like the sort of crime I need to get in.
I have bricks as pillows.
And someone nicked my towels.
And somebody messed up my books.
Right. I think you'll understand if I say that there's something that is in the purview of the watch. I'll ask some men to ask around, and if anyone started selling second-hand clothing and pillows, I guess. Sort of, he's got that look on his face of, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Oh, the face that you pull when I tell a joke.
Sometimes.
Okay.
And obviously, Officer Cask, you saw the oil on the floor that I slipped on.
I thought I did, but Dawn said, "There's nothing there now." Trick of the light.
Yeah, precisely.
That's weird. That is weird.
Yes. Is there anything unusual about this part of town or this house that we should know of?
No, I mean No, not aware of any problems. I mean, there's people usually sort of cycle. This place has always been rented out in the past. So I understand you guys have actually bought the freehold, haven't you?
Yes.
You've actually bought the house. Yeah, I mean, it was being rented out, so people then moved out, and people who were either working locally or they were sort of at the university. But no, I mean, stuff always happens. There were arguments occasionally too if they're raised for in the night. People always accusing each other of nicking things. Nothing more than I get at any other household. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that the rented accommodations here for a few weeks, a month, and then move on. And I'm surprised it's so many running through. Wouldn't have kept it up, but that's it. I saw you had workmen in that you had the place up a bit. Yeah. Okay. So no, I mean no. There's nothing I'm aware of. It's not like there's been any horrible murders or anything like that. You're probably safe from haunted by the ghost of the last landlord. Frankly, he owns another 7 houses in the area. So no, I think you can't think of anything. Well, if there's nothing else you can think that might help me with my inquiry, I'll leave you to your pillow and towel.
The only thing we did stumble upon an old tomb while we were away, but we have got a gap in our memory of how we returned home. I don't know if that's going to help, but that's about as much as we can tell you because we don't know much else.
Okay, Mom. Well, I'm sure if you have a look around by something after, good luck is all I can say. And obviously, if we do get wind of anyone or find any skulking around later, then we'll of course do our duty.
Thank you very much for helping us where we could.
Okay. And thank you at least for being restrained, so we at least had one left over. It's a lot of paperwork to get killed. Um,
Details, it's fine.
yes. Oh well. We'll bid you fair day then, and I hope you find yourself and hope you okay. Hasn't damaged anything, and right. Well,
Just my
we'll
ego.
well, I haven't got a claim form for that, I'm afraid. Right, we'll be on our way then, and off they go.
Hmm.
Yes, keeping them all.
Just.
Okay.
Shall I go and do some, wondering whether to do some history checks on the area? But it's not really thing, is it? It's more history rather than information.
See, that's that's confusing me now as to why there's stuff missing.
I am gonna go and so I'm gonna kick Striken and Carl out of my room, and I'm gonna take myself and just go and sit in the room and pray to my gods, and also have a chat with my patron to see if they can advise.
Oh fuck yeah, because you've got a trickster god, haven't you? Oh fuck off! It's not. It isn't because of Kaluma's god, is it?
Well, you can't know that. You can't know that until I know it.
Oh god, that's just dawned on me. No, but we don't know we don't know you're a we don't know the we don't know that you've got a trickster god. So that's metagaming. Oh fuck.
Is it a case of we just got really meta?
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
Should we have a quick break and go for peas and stuff?
If you want to take a very quick break, yes, just
And
for
I will-
should we say 15
Yes,
minutes?
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Well, it might be 15 minutes. It might be 5. We'll see what happens.
Okay, well, okay. If you want to just put yourselves on hold for a minute,
We'll be back
I'm
now
just-
in a minute.
yeah, now in a minute.
I'm just typing out this whisper to you. I've typed out 2 whispers to you, Tim. One's to the host, one's to the patron.
Okay.
Right. So I will put this on mute, and we will see you soon.
Yes, we'll be back very quickly.
Yep. And welcome back.
Oh, no, that's the wrong screen. There we
Maybe.
go. That's the right one. There we go. And we're back. Hello, everybody.
There we go. Fantastic. Right. Yes, we're all refreshed, and hopefully actually we shall see what goes on. Anyway, just recap for those who may have missed or have come along during the intermission. The wandering adventurers, the DDC, have returned home. They had managed to sort of get as far as their local suburb down to the market when they heard a scream from a poor child crying down a side alleyway. And I didn't think it was that funny, but okay, we seem to have killed by the mafia. On investigation, they were jumped by a group of thugs who said that they had been sent by people. Now, can you remember who they said they'd been sent by?
They said they'd been hired by Dask.
They
No.
Oh, no,
They said they were sent by the Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah,
Friendly and
Mrs. Friendly and Mr. Nice.
Thank you.
With the names that were mentioned, and they basically said that you had taken something from the temple that belonged to them, and that they were there to give you a beating. So you very quickly beat them instead. Being a higher level party, I wasn't particularly surprised. With one of the attackers stumbling out into the market, the javelin sticking out of his back. That gathered a little bit of attention, but fast talking, gentle talking with the local constabulary, and you were allowed to return home, where you found things awry, things missing, things misplaced. Towels have gone, soap's gone missing, bricks put inside pillowcases.
Fresh turkey leg.
Oh, and Kerner fell down the stairs.
And Shrike had a random turkey leg or something, or emu leg or whatever it was.
Striken had a freshly cooked, brand new turkey leg that no one's quite sure where it came from. And then the police came and we had a bit more of a conversation and filled in a few gaps that the thugs weren't part of some grand criminal conspiracy. So, hey, that's nice, given everything that you've been involved in recently. But that one of them, the witch who escaped a Rabena missile rite, last known to be working for Moorgrave University. Make of that what you will. That's the point that we stopped to all go and have coffees, teas, things like that, or in my case, a nice glass of writer's tears. Yay! We've had Kaluma's just retired to their room and is praying. What's everyone else doing?
I'm just downstairs reorganising my adventurous satchel and finishing the pot of tea that I made. So
Okay, fair enough. I presume you've all sort of you've a shower, so civvy, chill. Okay. So yeah, if you want to plonk yourself on or near a chair, if you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm basically just chilling, pretty much doing much of the same. Going through my stuff, having my hot drink, and then I go and maybe find some bits in my rucksack I forgot, like for putting in my beard. My old bits of stuff and things that I regale my beard with, like, oh, that's where I put them. I thought I'd lost them. Oh, I think I might put them back in my beard.
I've come back downstairs after having my pray.
yeah,
Is that a word?
yeah,
Is that
It is,
pray?
yeah.
I don't fucking know. And
Communion.
I take one look at Shrike. And
he looks at you.
And the best draconic I can, I ask him, what have you been up to?
Anyone else speak Draconic who's present in the room?
I don't think
Yes,
so,
yeah,
but I'm going to check if I do anything. I can't bloody remember.
Okay.
I don't speak
No, I'm
Draconic,
just-
and I am
no,
in
I'm
the room, I believe.
No, I'm just sort of common
Right.
and dwarfish.
Okay, I will answer to Morgan and then I'll copy it to
Kerner.
Kerner as well then.
while you're doing that, I turn to Valenia and go, there's just something not right about this whole thing. And the whole thing with the Millgrove University, I think I might speak to the Dean and see if they have any information about it.
Yeah, something seems very off. It's not quite. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just why?
Can't
Why are
put
they
my
jumping us after we've come back? Why not jump us while we were while we were out collecting evidence?
I just can't put my tail on it.
It's
For that, Tim, can I do a persuasion in order to? No, what would I need? I want to know if he's telling the truth. What would I need to use?
Insight.
Oh,
Well, I mean, his body language is that of a dragon and a house cat. So, I mean, he doesn't look like he's putting a lot of thought in, to be honest. So, probably telling
Okay.
the truth.
I was going to say, being a dragonborn, I just take it as fact because we're usually very kind of, ooh, food, okay, eat.
I'm gonna then. I'm then gonna ask him. Can he feel anything off?
Okay. I mean, he makes a show of peering around, and then goes and flies upstairs.
Should I follow him?
I don't know. Do you want to?
I am going. All right. Where has he gone to? If you want to move him somewhere,
Yeah, I will.
he's currently
Change
sort
transfer.
of like.
Yeah, he's currently downstairs, so I'm going to floor for the moment. Okay.
Where? Oh. All right. So I'm gonna follow him. No, I'm gonna follow him upstairs.
You will follow him,
Hold on, where did he go?
follow him wherever he may go.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not sure where they've gone.
I'm just gonna continuously follow until he shows me what he's.
Okay.
This is gonna turn into a fucking what is it, the what's the
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
Thank you.
He was from Southampton, didn't you know?
Was he?
There is a road named after him.
Right.
Owen.
Yes.
As you're sort of settling and as you go through your pouches, this, that, and the other, you prick your finger something on something in the bag, take a point of damage, and there's like an old badge in there, like the needle of it sort of just sort of gouged your palm as you kind of reach in, inspecting it.
Okay.
You think you remember it's something that you used to be your dad's. He used to sort of clip it in, but the old family sort of regalia, in the beard.
Okay. So, oh, hang on. What's that? Oh,
Is that
okay.
in a beard or a bag, did you say?
Sorry,
Was that in a beard or the bag?
it was in the bag that Thorin was looking through, but it was something that he would then clip into the beard.
Okay.
Damage did I take hurting myself? Did you say?
Yeah, point of damage. Yeah, you
Just
just
the
sort of
one.
lightly get yeah. Do you want to do a
Okay.
perception check while you
Okay, hang
while
on.
you're doing that?
Do that.
Yeah,
And
do a
then
perception check.
I just have that sort of like, what on earth did I just hurt myself on?
Okay. Must be something. So going around. So
Oh, lost you there, Tim.
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah.
Valinia. What did you say you were doing?
Just reorganising my adventurer satchel and topping like bits and pieces up again. Just reorganising it. Seems we've been gone a couple of weeks.
No problem. Yeah, I mean you're finding stuff all over the place. sort of everything's all been really sort of tangled. Doing that there. Kerner, you are.
I've
You
moved
say you're going up
myself
to your
back.
library.
I've gone back up to my library to see if I can find anything out about Grove University.
Okay. As you're passing, you see Shrikon leading Kaluma into like the lounge area. Currently sitting on the table.
Oh, sorry.
Where at? In first floor, second floor?
Second
He's on
floor.
second, just as you're heading up.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
If you make my baby turn against me, I will kill you.
I have got to make a bingo card. Yeah. No.
What, every single time I threaten to kill you?
Yeah. Amongst other things, can I?
Every corner has. Is it a mimic?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim, what were you going to say?
I'm just going to send you a whisper.
Oh, God. Tim, I've gotten attached to my dragon. Please don't do this to me.
Now,
I've been a
now
good
do I
boy.
now do I pick that popcorn that I just dropped down my cleavage out of my cleavage, or do I save it till later and go, oh, I've got popcorn still?
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Is it, this one? I can't fucking ping. Why are you not pinging? Come on.
I'm pinging. There you go. Ah,
Do you want me to roll the perception?
I don't know what you're looking at. You're going to go over and give it a look.
Can I roll the perception, please?
Yeah, of course you can.
Right. Was that there before?
What's the worst thing?
Dr. Pepper, so misunderstood.
Oh my
Kerner,
god, I remember that advert.
Kerner, could you do a perception check?
Oh, God.
I'm starting to get a bit worried here. Oh god.
No, everything's fine.
Okay.
Right. So, I've passed my perception check, yes?
I have indeed. Oh, Valinia, again, sorting out your bag. You also have mouse.
And
Looks like quite sure where it's come from. Yeah, point the damage. Yeah, bright and shiny. Yeah.
Shiny badge.
Okay. So perception was to figure out if it was there.
Mm-hmm.
I am now going to cast Insight to see what it is. Is that how it
Cast
works?
insight or use insight. Insight is a skill.
Yeah, using it.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. Oh, thank fuck. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Do we?
Yeah, I
do,
wanna
do
know
we
what's
want,
going
do
on
we
as
want to
well.
know what it is?
Yeah, I'm nervous for you. Oh God, what's going to happen?
I'm so glad I took my meds. I don't think I can't handle the stress anymore.
On that note, people
This
that are
is not-
watching, if you need to take meds, take your meds.
God, I'm actually feeling quite anxious about this. It's like, oh God, what are you going to do to her? To them?
That's not off-putting whatsoever. Right. From afar, I am going to... What does this do? Can't use that. I am going to...
Rob the bank.
Come on. I did not want that. You. They might be on D&D as this completely just. I.
Have we just lost Morgan?
I was thinking that. Has Morgan just dropped, or was it me again?
Morgan's still showing on the Discord, but I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah.
He said his Roll20 froze, and then it sounded like his
Yeah, it
voice
might be having a
froze.
few technical issues. So yeah, Thorin, so you found this. You're going to weave it into your beard, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Yes, proud and everything else like that. It's it doesn't look like it's a particular. Okay, who's casting a
Can you
secret?
hear me?
I can
Yes.
now. Yes, you've just come back.
I did not want to roll. Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
So let me just finish the sentence to Thorin. So Thorin, the badge, it's not of a particular sort of design or how something. It's just pretty pattern, but it was just something that you always kept polished, and it was,
Yeah.
it was something with
It
him.
was just-
It's definitely
it was-
sentimental.
It was just a pretty thing that I happened to come into possession of, and I just thought,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'll put this
Yeah.
all back in.
Yeah.
Although,
that's the
sort
one.
of like during my sort of putting things in bin, I did have a bit of a weird moment of like, what's going on with that cut in my hand? Just for a brief second, it looks a bit weird, like a bite, and then just sort of goes, oh, okay. My eyes going weird.
Valinia, sorry, could you do a perception?
Perception.
Right, with the thing, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on it. I don't trust it.
Okay.
You're gonna blow it up.
15.
Okay. Valinia and Thorin, you watch Thorin weave this badge into his beard, and you look down at the badge in your hand, and you realise they're identical. Meanwhile, there's a loud explosion crack on the stairs. Yeah, okay. And oh dear. Okay, you have you have lightly scorched the thing that you fired at. Yes. That's a happened. Want to roll initiative?
Yep, sure.
Okay.
All of us?
No, just you for the
Right.
moment.
I think at that point, when we hear it, I'm gonna start going, "What the fuck?" and just run up the stairs.
Okay, let's just have initiatives for everyone then, because that was loud.
Yeah, I was about to do the same when Thorin's finished leaping a foot in the air because it scared the crap out of him, not expecting it.
Sorry, let me just redo that because I forgot to highlight.
Okay, I haven't.
Yeah,
Track-
same.
I'm
I
gonna-
forgot to highlight, but it's like I'm not
It's
doing
not.
it again. I
I'm
can't
going
be
to manually write them down.
Yeah, if you can write down 13 rather than the 3, please, that would be really appreciated.
I think it's because we had the break last week. My brain's gone back to forgetting to highlight, then do it.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting good initiative rolls tonight.
Yeah, look at you.
Have you presented me with my first mimic, Tim?
Right, so I go upstairs.
So I live right over-
Maybe it's a baby mimic.
It's a mimiby.
How much is that mimic in the window?
Nom nom.
The one with the bubbly face.
that.
Yes, I'm literally running up. I'm standing by the door, going, "What just happened?"
Okay. So don't forget, it's if you're actually 60 foot. So if you want to get those motions, you've got to run up. So get yourself as far as you can to 60 foot.
Okay, so yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's
Have you rolled for
here.
rain?
No, I'm not running for rain because
You're telling
She-
rain to stay.
because she's quite badly damaged.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
Right.
so that is.
Done that.
So
So
Cole's
Valinia-
currently. Thank you, Tim. Is that Tim? Oh, Kelly. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Oh no, where's that? That's the first floor. There you go.
So I was just figuring something out.
Right, okay.
Right. So Valina's gone first. So you've moved yourself. Yeah.
Mhm.
Foreigner's also on 19. What are you doing? You're running. You're running up at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've come up at the same time.
Just gonna be like,
Face yourself.
what happened? Do I see anything? Do I?
You got all the way up to the second floor in.
No.
60 foot tick just inside the door.
No, you've missed the first floor entirely.
Yeah, I would be.
You'd be sort of probably on the landing on the.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah,
I completely missed Udit as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, I think I worked out I would have been.
So
I
it's,
think,
it's basically going to be a round of combat without us being in the room.
Yeah, but yeah. Basically, you're thundering up the stairs like an elephant. Fantastic. Okay, on 16.
Yeah, so I was roughly about there. Yeah.
So Shrike is on a 6. He gets to.
Shriken's literally going to go over. Can't believe he can't set things on fire. What? You're a dragon. For fuck.
Yes, as a result of you casting your Eldritch Blast, the chest does indeed smile back at you. If you look into the.
Oh.
There you go.
Right, so Shriken's just going to sort of like go down and bite.
Okay.
And then, so he's rolled.
27, that's a hit. Yes.
How do I roll for the damage?
So this appears to be our first mimic.
I think you just click on the word bite.
You
Wow.
do.
He goes and gently nibbles on. Well, what you thought was that happened to look like an eye, but wasn't in fact an eye, like a knot. Okay.
And then Shriken's going to move back afterwards.
Now here's the problem. He's bitten it. Could he?
Yes.
Could he make a? Let's see.
It's a grapple test, isn't it?
It's a grapple test and the mimic has advantage
Oh.
because basically it's covered in a gluey, sticky substance. So,
Strength
uh,
or
yes.
dexterity?
Oh, acrobatics or athletics.
No,
Acrobatics.
in this case, strength. No, strength DC 13. Sorry.
I can't
Because-
see that
because it's-
anywhere on here.
Just roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20. Yeah, get 13 or more. Okay, he goes to bite and is literally his head is literally stuck to the mimic. He's sort of desperately trying to flap, but there's like these gluey strands that sort of, sort of like you're pulling something that's been epoxied, and it's sort of you can see the sort of the strains of this stuff, and he just can't get away from it. He sort of puts a foot down to try and get a bit more leverage, and his foot's now stuck, and one of his wings is stuck, and he's one wing flailing free, and he's screeching with anger and fear. He's literally being glued to the mimic. 15. Kaluma, it is your turn. The mimic
I'm
is
gonna-
starting to sort of grow pseudopods that are starting to centropods that are starting to grow out of it as its form changes and becomes much more of an amorphous. Still sort of elements, as you can see in the picture there, of the chest, but it's sort of like it's resuming more of its sort of unnatural form.
I'm gonna stab it with my dagger.
Okay, that's one miss and one hit.
I'm aiming
Okay.
for the tongue.
Okay, no problem. You managed to sort of slice a go on that. Could you also make a DC 13? No, it's not tied to grapple you. But you try to hit. Yeah, no, DC 13 strength.
So is that just a D20 again?
If you roll, there should be like a die above your strength, because then that'll apply your strength bonus to it.
Oh, okay. So do I literally just press the strength button?
Yeah, literally just press the strength.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're able to pull the dagger away. You don't lose the dagger in the process.
Okay.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. 16 done that, 15. 13, Kerner.
Can I screech at Shrieken in Draconic and tell
Where are
him
you?
not to panic?
You're
I'm
down,
here.
yeah.
I'm in
Oh,
the
yeah, you come down.
room. Because
Okay.
yeah, I've come
Yeah.
down. That was exactly 60 feet here. So can
Yeah,
I
yeah.
shriek at right?
That sounds like the call of the mighty Kaka bird. Yes. Robots reference for anyone who gets that. Okay, yeah. So you're calling out encouragement and just sort of just chill, dude.
Yeah, just tell him to calm down, and then I'm just having a look at what I can actually do.
I don't want to use any of my spells, otherwise I'll hurt Shrieken in the process.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
If it's an area of effect, then yes. But if it's a targeted, then you've got enough fine control. That
And I know what the MMORPG term for that is. It's AOE. I've learned something.
AOE.
Right. Okay. Can I attempt Phantasmal Force
Okay.
at the Mimic? Each round you turn, the Phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target if it's in the Phantasm's area or within 5 feet. Failed illusion is of a creature or hazard that could logically deal damage, such as attacking. Yeah. So I'm going to do
So
that.
Phantasmal, literally just look it up. Sorry, that's Phantasmal Force. Craft illusion takes root in the mind of creatures seen within range. Must make intelligence saving throw. Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay, what's the illusion that you're creating?
I don't know what mimics are afraid of.
So,
They're pretty much alpha predators.
yeah.
Oh, are they? Okay. Well, maybe not then.
Okay, so it says here, mimics, like majority of beasts, are afraid of smell of burning wood because it reminds them of fire in the jungle.
Okay, I will create. Oh, they're afraid of smell of burning
A little bit
wood
of
and
metagaming
fire.
there, as you've never encountered a mimic before.
I just wanted to know the answer.
And the flame.
Oh, shut up.
So maybe what I'll do then is I'll yeah. Okay.
You want to make a
so-
survival check to see if you actually know.
Yes, please. Yes.
Go
Yeah.
on, then.
That's the word I'm looking. Those are the words I'm looking for.
You know what? It's made of wood, isn't it? That's got to be worth
Yeah.
a go.
I just games and got away with This
Okay.
is great.
Oh, you say that now.
This I'm going to do control flame.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm going to actually say that. I'm going to go back to my original, go with the phantasmal force and give the illusion of flames and burning wood.
Okay,
and I'm
so
going to
what, when it's
cast it
surrounded
at
by
third
flames, that
level.
sort of thing? Okay.
Yeah, and as I'm
Okay,
doing
what-
that, I'm making sure that Shrieking knows it's not what he thinks it is, and it's just to
Well,
stay calm.
it's not directed to him, he won't be able to see it.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, yeah,
It's only the mimic that'll see it.
yeah. So that's fine. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. They're not very intelligent, so he's probably got a good chance of affecting it.
Tim, I do love you. You know this, right?
That's another one on the bingo card. Okay, the mimic begins to screech and roar, and it's flailing the around, sort of trying to sort of batter. Well, guessing invisible. No one else actually knows what it is. Basically, you see Kerner walk in, do magic jazz hands, and suddenly the mimic is sort of screeching and writhing. I mean, if you've seen the thing, you know, that sort of lovely sort of everything warping and changing as it sort of basically tries to batter something in the air and around it and on the floor. So that does some damage to it, which I shall just note.
1d6.
Oh,
And
lovely.
it can do 1d6 on each round of my turn, on your turn.
Cool. Okay, I'll just put that there. That was on a 15. You all rolled really high on initiatives, and it didn't, which is a real shame. At which point, the junior mimics that Thorin and Velinia have picked up wake up and start chomping. So juvenile mimic. To know, probably not going to have a great attack. Well, the one on Thorin is the one you've literally just woven. Yeah, the one you've literally just woven into your beard.
Okay. I was about to ask, is it that one?
Yeah, that one. It's bitten you. Basically, because you've woven it right next to it, it sort of basically just goes for your throat. 4 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh, fun.
It got a crit.
Wait, it got a crit and it still rolled 4.
Yeah, it's a juvenile mimic. It's about the size of a pin. It's tiny. It's a tiny creature. It's a juvenile. It's literally a baby mimic. It's trying to gratefully munch its way through your beard to get to you.
Say, considering I'm a mountain dwarf with a great big stodding beard, I'm just sort of like maybe stood there like, good luck,
yeah,
mate.
what's happening? Yeah.
I kind of maybe like lift my beard up, looking at it like, really.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very cute because it's basically like the badge that you remember. Beautiful badge, has basically sort of long one edge, has sort of sprouted teeth, and it's sort of trying to bite its way.
Suddenly, I have ideas for DDC merchandise.
Velinia,
Like
you have also been bitten for 2 points of damage.
I've just got an image of almost like a mini critter.
Yep, absolutely. These little things. Bless them. And the mimic itself finally gets to actually have an attack. So, yay. Lashes out with its pseudopod. 14. What is your armor class? Obviously, without any armor, is your Kaluma?
Pardon?
What's your armor class? If you're not wearing armor, what's your armor class? So basically, just your dex bonus.
My armor class is a 12.
Okay, it's 14, so it's got you. Okay, it smacks you with a pseudopod, doing 9 points of damage, and attempts to grapple.
How much damage?
9 points of damage.
Wait, is this the mimic chest?
Yes.
The mimic chest, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The advantage of it having shifted out of its object form. Yeah, no, it's still in that. It's still in the bludgeoning. That's okay. And then it tries to bite you.
Okay.
Rolls a 20. So 11 points of damage. And it seems to have acid as well going on, so it's to damage.
How much?
So 12 altogether. 11 piercing, 1 of acid. Takes a big
That's
chunk.
So that's me down to 5.
Okay.
The healer is down to 5. We're
Mhm.
fucked. We're fucked.
And also, could you make a strength check? DC 13 again.
For Lord Almighty, man.
Lord Almighty Man. Sounds like a really bad.
Okay, and you're grappled as well because it's still sticky and gluey.
This is the second time I've been restrained in this
But-
campaign.
There's something about you and tentacles and being grappled that does seem to be a bit of a recurring.
Yeah, me, not Kaluma. I'm just
I've seen enough. Yeah. Anyway, that was on 7, which was the end of the round. New round. So on 19, Valinia and Thorin, move yourselves up. That should get you up to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to sort of do a quick bit of figuring out to see if it could get me to at least to the door. So it'd be roughly about here. Is that all right?
Yeah,
Or
that should be fine.
I'll move over a little bit.
Yeah,
so you're
absolutely not
all
a problem. Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, can I do a nature check to see if I know what it is?
You absolutely can. Because you've double movement to get up there, you'll be able to get.
Sorry, say that again, Tim.
Because you've double moved to get up, you won't obviously. And you've got a bonus action, you can take it, but you won't be able to make an attack. But yeah, if you want to do a survival check to work out what the hell this thing is, mate, or nature even, yeah. 15. Yes, it's a mimic. Someone has planted a mimic in Kaluma's bedroom, and baby mimics in your bags.
And I'm stood here like, so that's where my towels went. Yeah, that's all I'm concerned about.
Hey, come on. Enough of the towels. This is the second time in a couple of days that I am restrained.
That's not the point.
And being shaken like
Kaluma.
being shaken like a glow stick.
Well, first of all, I'll get my sort of food taken away from me. Now I'm getting it with towels.
Kaluma,
I'm
the
just
joystick.
trying to work out. Did I sprint? I was there, so that's 15. So, and then, ooh, shit! That's only just, isn't it? Yeah, shit. So technically, if I was to just go by the door, I wouldn't have sprinted. Wahaha.
If you prefer to do that, you can.
Yeah, that helps.
Okay.
Is Kaluma looking quite beat up?
Kaluma has a huge gash in their thigh where it's taken a visible chunk out and is bleeding all over the place. Not looking well at all.
Right, in that case...
And he's also got this tentacle round, and Shrikun is sort of stuck and glued to the chest top and is trying to escape.
Right, in that case, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Kaluma.
Okay, the dice.
Time when the healer has to rely on someone else to heal them.
3...
That's cure wounds is a touch range spell.
Oh, shit, yeah, of course it is. Bollocks.
Do you have healing word or anything like that?
No. Bollocks. Well, let's fire some arrows into it instead then.
Okay.
Seeing as I can't do what I wanted to. Shit.
I mean, the mimic is totally freaking out. It's totally that it's.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, why have I not got fire arrows yet?
Well, the poor thing's only got an intelligence of 5. It's not very.
Can we borrow meat
That's a
face?
miss.
Yeah, we need our little goblin friends in here.
And luckily, I can attack twice per. 14. I think that's a hit, isn't it?
It's a hit. Yes, 14 is a hit.
What's the class of a mimic?
Monster. It by class, do you mean type of creature?
Yeah.
It's a medium monstrosity shape changer.
Let's have a look at my sheets. I don't think.
Speaking from a purely technical point of view,
I don't think.
that's
I've
literally what
got-
it's described as in the DMG.
Yeah.
I'm only telling you because you got your nature roll sorted.
No, no good.
So, chat. How is your day, considering that I've been neutered again?
Oh, Jesus. So that's why is that rolled a crit?
Good question. Let me have a. No, I don't know what.
Why is that?
Let's just take that initial point of damage. I've no idea why.
Yeah.
Thing there. It's
Trying to work out why.
crit worthy on the dice.
No, it was only a 14.
Yeah, exactly. No idea.
Both of them have rolled green as a crit, so
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
Can we pretend they're crits?
20 CM. Might be worth having a look at some of the settings later. At least we could actually read it. Okay. Yeah. You punch an arrow into it, and it's losing more of the appearance of. It's like it's reverting to its true. 19. Thorin. You've got a bonus
Yes.
action that you haven't used.
Okay.
And
Right, let me think. Yeah, right, bear with. Hang on.
Don't forget you've still got the one in your beard.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, just bear with. I'm just trying to sort of figure out stuff and things.
I just got this
Right, what
image of throwing it on the throwing it towards the table and it turning into a cup.
I might just go for the sort of because I've got the one in my beard. I'm maybe going to go for like an unarmed strike on it, where
No.
basically I just
You-
grab hold of it or rip it out.
you I'll allow you to sort of grab it as if ready
Yeah.
to throw
What
it.
I
won't
was
actually
saying,
be able
that's
to
what I
make
was
it.
thinking. What would I be able to do? Just basically, that's what I want to do is grab hold of it and I attempt to rip it out just so I can be get off.
Okay. You won't be able to make an effective bonus
Effective what? You cut out.
Sorry, you won't be able to basically do an effective attack because you've basically
Okay.
you've sprinted up 2 flights of stairs. And it's like, but yeah, at least if you want to grab it ready to chuck it, then that's also a thing.
Yeah, I'll have that as my move. Then maybe I'll get hold of it and just pull it off myself and be like, right.
Okay. Do you want to make another check? Striken.
Pardon?
Do you want to make another attempt at escaping? DC 13.
It was a D20, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah, 13 or more. No, he's still stuck. Okay, but he's still fighting. He's bravely sort of getting away. That 16, 15. Where's Cole? He's on the downstairs. He's probably made it up.
Who?
Cole.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Am I bringing them into the room?
He will get him to there. Sprinting will get him to about there, or just bring him to there if you. So he gets that far, but he's sprinted, so he won't be able to make it.
Okay.
13, Kerner, it is your.
Okay. So, whilst we've established it doesn't do
But I'll do that
fire
5 damage
very
again.
well. Yeah, so you've got to do that.
See, it's
Is
still
it?
effective.
Yeah.
Concentration. No, it's
I
just
thought it was
concentration.
1d6 as opposed to 1d5. Let me just check that. One d6.
Okay, do you want to roll that damage then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's that one. Okay. So yeah. So what are you going to?
Mhm. I'm just wondering whether to torture it a bit more and do controlled flames, but it's not going to really have any effect. So
Well, they're not real flames, are they? So
no, but I was just thinking it would just add to the effect of it being traumatized. Okay, I think what I might do is do if I do a sphere of energy, will
To
it
the chromatic
damage
orb.
Shrieken? Yeah.
Well, chromatic orb. No, because it's an individual area of
Right. Okay.
both
So
Schweiken
what I'm
and
going to so I can just do a chromatic orb straight at the mimic and have it not hit Shrieken.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming you
Okay. So
assuming you hit, but
yeah. So I'm going to do fire chromatic orb
okay.
at 3rd level
Okay.
on the mimic.
Hadouken it. Okay, roll to hit.
I am. I'm just getting the correct damage type.
wow.
Yep, that's definitely a hit. Very, very nice.
Let me roll the damage.
It's saying 15 or it's rolled.
Yeah, it's already rolled it.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's definitely battered and scorched, and yeah, now you've punched a hole in it, and unfortunately, because you didn't miss, you haven't set fire to it. That's yeah, it's totally wigging out. On 8, the junior mimics, Avan, Belinia, Chompy, attack. 5 to completely unable to get to. It's basically sort of just gently gnawing on.
almost giving me a love bite.
It's you're getting a hickey. There you go.
Talk to Nikki.
And again, Thorin, you've grabbed it and you can feel it writhing in your hand, but you've basically pulled it away from your throat. So again, it's kind of just it's biting your nails for you, but it's not actually doing any damage. So yeah, that's totally. Then on 7, the mimic itself ceases anything like a nest, thick mess.
Does Tim keep cutting out for anyone else?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
noticed that it's like sort of like pretty much like on and off, keeps cutting off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I've got no idea what. Just
It's
on
all
the
right.
local network.
Yeah, and that's all right. We'll keep
Yeah,
going.
just
We'll
tell me
keep
when it
going.
happened. Yeah, tell me when it
It's
happened.
the rain, isn't it? It's flooded the bloody.
Local exchanges. Okay,
Yeah.
so the mimic flows into this sort of horrific. Because it's no longer object, the glue ceases effect. So Shrieken basically is able to shoot straight up to the ceiling. Here, it's you attached on pseudo.
It's what? Sorry.
It's still got Kaluma, Tangle, Grapple, Pseudopod,
And a pseudopod.
Okay.
Tentacles. With it. Do you want to do another strength check to pose Grapple to break free as it moves?
Oh,
Hello?
that'll do it.
It's
Yep,
been
I'm
done
done.
17.
Oh, right, so I didn't hear you. Okay.
I didn't say anything. I was just rolling.
You just did it right. Check. You managed to break free. An 8 and a 14. So you do not have to go with it. You stay backward. It looks like basically it's heading for it's flowing to the windows of the bay. Yeah,
What
that's
was
as far as it gets. So the mimic has turned into basically a thing-like blob. Doesn't look anything like a chest now. This kind of a flowing, disgusting mass of muscle, bone, and inverted sort of structure, and he's sort of flowing like an amoeba, heading for the windows of the bay window. That circular. Looks like it might be going to trying to make a break for freedom because it thinks it's. But that's as far as it goes in that round. Which means it's the next round. Verlinia and Thorin, you are both on 15. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab the baby mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I was going to say, like, I'm going to probably just grab, like, as I've got hold of it, probably just squidge it or do something with it.
And I'm gonna put it in one of my drawstring purses.
Okay, let's treat it as a grapple.
Okay. So strength check.
Do
Yeah.
a grapple check. Yeah, strength check, please. Check. Get advantage.
With advantage, did you say?
No, neither of you have advantage.
All right. Okay.
It's rolled a 9.
And I've rolled 16.
Congratulations. Okay, you're able to grab it and stick it in. Thorin, do you want to do the same? At least to grapple it.
Yeah, hang on, where's grapple? Am I being
So
dumb?
if you
Strength.
click on
Just
it's a strength check basically.
Ah, okay, right.
I rolled a minus, so basically
Right, there. So I was being a noob.
there you go. Yeah, you kind of pick it. Maybe it just you're a little bit delayed because it's obviously you've got it tangled and it's now burrowed in beneath the beard. But yeah, you're able to get it, and without ripping half your beard out in the process as well. Yes, you got it grasped. What do you want to do? Did you say you want to squish it?
Yeah, I basically just kind of like, I've obviously pulled it out my beard, had some shenanigans getting tangled because it tried to clamber back in, but I just do a bit of a, chuck it on the floor and maybe stamp on it or something.
Okay, make a let's call it an unarmed strike. In that case, I'm class 11.
I just do a bit of a, get off. And typical sort of very much like tank-like dwarf, like, get
Okay,
off
you
me.
throw it to the floor and stamp on it. It is. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the badge form breaks and sort of cracks. The inner goo flows out.
Yum.
Yeah, I
can
just
I-
take
can I
very
also-
much the dwarf barbarian attitude towards it.
I just need a,
Yeah, that's going to need a good clean. That is.
Yeah.
Can I run across to Kaluma and use my healing word?
You can indeed.
Can you do cure wounds? Can you do cure wounds? Considering
I haven't got cure wounds. I got healing word. Oh no, I've got cure wounds. Sorry, I was right.
Yeah, cure wounds.
Boop.
Yeah. I'll go for it.
3. Yay! You're
Yeah.
slightly not so bruised.
So do I put
So-
3
so-
onto? Do I put 3 hit points back up?
You do, yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, some of the Velina comes over, mutters the enchantment, and some of the rate of bleeding stops and flow. You know, the flow stops. You know, some of it starts to gather. Feeling a little better. Okay, Shrikun, who is on the up on the roof, got rid of the vestige of the glue gunk. What would you like him to do?
I am going to withdraw him so he can, not withdraw him, but basically he's not going to do anything. He's literally going to sit there and recover from the traumatic experience.
Okay, no problem.
Of being anime girled by a mimic.
15 is both and
All right, can I go to the toilet quickly? Who else is on my level?
Cole.
Fuck!
Do yours quick and then go to toilet.
Yeah.
Unless you can't hold it. No, go to toilet. It's fine.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Also, please do not ask me to do the impossible.
So in the DDC chat, I've actually put a picture. I literally did a quick doodle of a badge mimic. in the Discord.
Who, sorry.
Sorry, in the Discord chat.
In the Discord. Yeah.
I did.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
Did a badge mimic.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that. Was that in general or was that somewhere else?
In general.
Yeah, D&D
Okay.
General Chat, yeah, on the Discord chat.
Oh, D&D general chat. I'm looking at the one that Morgan's put up in general chat, not D&D general chat.
Oh, in the
General.
Oh, the fox having a poop.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Thing is, part of my brain's
Okay.
part of my brain's going. That'd be great merchandise.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I
that's
could
the
probably
point,
make a
actually.
design and put a t-shirt.
Yeah.
At a point, chat, if there is stuff you'd like to see to help support us, maybe get better tech so we're not cutting out all the time.
That does not include Bob's and Vagine.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Then please,
Timing
please let
as
us
ever.
know.
Imperfect.
What
Let
the
us know, and we'll set up like a Patronus account or something where we'll put this up on links to where you can buy
Patreon.
DDC merch.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Wait,
Patreon rather than Patronus.
Alright,
Yeah.
Patreon, Patronus one. People logging in and being attacked. People logging in and being attacked by random snakes or like a fucking eagle. What the fuck?
And I think we'll have conversations offline, but we might also make, if people make donations to.
Well, we could always use the t-shirt thing like Tim does.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I was thinking if we do,
We'll look at options.
we'll have a
anyway.
conversation offline
Anyway.
and we'll post something up in the Twitter feed.
Okay, so now that Morgan's had a chance to sit down, what are you doing?
Alright, so am I basically on top of the... Am I on top of the mimic, essentially?
No, you are over there next to the chair because you managed to break free from the tentacle
And
Well,
somehow
while it was sort of
Where
somehow
is the mimic?
Valenia
The
is
mimic
blending with the carpet.
is over there now.
Right, so I am going to... Because it's taken damage, hasn't it, mate?
It has indeed, yes.
And it
Right,
mate.
okay. And it, mate. Right,
it.
so the question is... The question is... Is it a creature?
It is a creature.
It's a monstrous
Right then.
creature.
Well then, you know what's happening? Told the fucking dead, mate.
I'm gonna have to get Metallica's "For Whom the Bell Tolls" as a like little sound clip for whenever you do "Toll the Dead."
I'm told
Okay,
the
let's do a wisdom save. Yeah.
Or the clip from Monty Python where they go,
It
"Bring out your dead."
Utterly
Yeah.
failed, so that's no damage. Yeah,
Yep.
nicely done. Okay, yeah, so see sort of new some of the old starting to heal over, immediately rip apart again and fest energies. Yeah. Cole.
Cole's gonna move in slightly, take one look at it, go, "You hurt my partner." And
Yeah,
then
that's fair.
He is going to do Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Ooh.
Okay. Remind me what that does.
It is waity doody. It is acid. For some reason, I do not know what.
Researching it on D&D. Favourite repository. One action.
Favourite suppository? Did you just say?
It did sound like that.
Depository, not suppository.
Trying to fit a whole D&D book up your bottom.
Then to take a bit of a run up. Lock move. Stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 foot. Anything in that line which is keeping actually saving for covered in acid.
Tim, I broke Joe.
Yay! That should be the should be just appearing in the there. They are. Tasha's room.
If anybody's not seen it before.
So it needs to make a
Oh,
DC
Dex
10.
check.
DC 10.
Yeah, as you know, mimics are well known for their deck.
What, you mean they're rather flat, rotund?
Surprisingly, they got a Dex of 12, and it is in its amorphous mode.
Oh, yeah.
Could be anything. So it's rolled a 10, so it's taken full effect. So it take 2d4 at the start of its round. However, in the process, you've also carved. So there's this massive, great spray of acid goes across, and basically sort of damaged the table and the chairs, and a shy could actually be hanging onto the table. He's up on the chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not actually
he's
in the
up.
light. Okay, the table is smoking, pitted, and the chairs sort of collapsing. Way of the acid.
What is it with your characters and
do you-
acid today? I know the other one was.
We're
The other one was
acid
There's a
Joe.
trip.
lot of it. There's a lot of it floating around. I'll do the 2d4 damage.
Pardon?
Oh, you've already done it. It's just further up. Fine. Okay. Damage. That is all. Especially because the spell just put up basically completely obliterated. Posted. Okay. That D13 is Kerner.
Okay, so let's do the psychic damage first.
Yeah.
So it's done 2 damage of psychic damage. What was I thinking of doing? I'm gonna do something, and I forgot what
You
it
reckon?
was.
You reckon the big beefy thing is probably enough to
It's what?
very
Sorry.
very battered? It's. You reckon one massive, big sort of damage is probably going to be enough to finish it, limping and leaving bits of plasm behind it, burned, the acid and bits of arrows, shafts out of it. Yeah,
Okay.
it definitely is basically making a break for the window, making an escape.
Yeah. Right. I think if that's the case, then let's throw poison damage at it again. So yeah, I'm just gonna, rather than doing an orb this time, I'm literally gonna do poison spray.
Your dragon breath, yeah.
It's my cantrip,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm doing it as a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
magic users so clumsy in D&D
Go
because
on.
they can trip.
Oh god.
13. It literally just.
It's-
That is enough. Just.
Oh, thank fuck!
I mean, it's like a pressure hose. I mean, if there's any particular flourish, you're going to need to repaint the wall behind.
Nah, leave it rustic.
It's fine. I'll mend it. It's fine. I've got mending. I can go around and mend the stuff. It's not a problem.
Like I said, any particular drive?
Didn't hear any of that.
Basically, I said, how do you want to do it?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So I take out my hand and I just go, take this and maybe you should learn to be yourself. And I just kind of go, whoosh, and let it all flush out and just see him just go, and just collapse in on itself.
Yeah, you very much like the earlier flick stick top of the cold summoned infested. You come in with like pressure hose of acid, and it's like taking a power pressure pressure wash to it. It's literally just reduced to this slime, sort of bubbling, sort of on the floor. You've melted the carpet. The windows are broken by the force of it. So curtains, some very ragged curtains, sort of eaten and etched away. Yeah, the table's fucked. The chairs are collapsed. Carpet's got massive great acid burns in it. I mean, to be honest, it looks like your average tourist's front room. But yes, the mimic sort of fails to get out of the way, fails to get out the window, and it's very, very dead and melted and bubbling quietly and smelling absolutely grim. Awful,
I love how
awful,
you went with the very
smell.
technical term of "it's fucked."
Yes. It had 10 hit points left, and you did 23 damage. I mean, it's very, very dead.
Yeah. So while that's now dying, can I go around and mend like the carpet and the chairs and stuff?
You can begin that process, yes, because mending is fixing one thing at a time. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it is a cantrip. It's instantaneous.
Okay.
It's a
I'll allow as like a downtime thing in between sessions that's what we're around doing and fixing all the battle damage. Looking at the time, it's 11:15, so we did say we'd aim to finish a little after 10:30, which we're just aimed for. So you have a juvenile mimic trapped in a jar. You have a very dead mimic. You have another squished juvenile, which is sort of like a little stain that's sort of eating in.
Yeah, me doing the very much that I'm going to have to clean my boot again.
Yeah. There are no signs of the missing towels or other objects, but
Does that mean I'm going to have
okay.
another thing to be grumpy about?
Well, there's no sign of the towel, soap. It could be debated as to whether the mimic would be intelligent to put bricks into your pillows, but hey, that's one mystery for another for next week, perhaps. Let's call it a halt there.
I think
go on.
Foreign's going to be definitely like, wait, I'm going to clean my boots and then I'm going to go and get more towels. Otherwise, I'm going to be walking around nude after my bath, and no one deserves that.
Absolutely, especially as you've got a hole in your beard at the moment for where the mimic was having a good old munch as
Exactly. And it's like I'm being nice to my teammates here. It's like, this is sophisticated society. You don't want to see my naked butt.
The fan art is going to be amazing. Right. Thank you very much.
Do any fan art, I'm going to be upset.
Thank you very much, everyone who is here playing, everyone who's been watching. I've not actually looked at the charts to have any idea as to what kind of audience we've had, if any. If there's anyone there, fantastic. Thank you for sticking with us. I know there are some people who listen after the fact, who listen on sort of on Monday while they're doing other things. Brilliant. Good to have you along for the show. We will be back next week, barring health or other weird and wonderful things going on. It'll either be a continuation of the DDC or it may be something involving Goblin, depending on the availability of a small child. Either way, I have lots of writing and things to do. These guys have got a lot of head scratching to work out what Earth is going on, things going missing. There are subplots and other things going on. You may notice.
Yeah. So
Uh,
who nicked my towels and why am I a bench flyer?
Yeah. These amazing stories that really tell the really important issues of the adventuring world.
Well,
Hey,
it's
dude.
important to me, damn it.
Hey, dude, where's me soap? And who put these bricks here?
Yeah.
Who put the bricks out? Ooh, ooh, ooh! Who put the bricks out?
Very quickly, I'm going to basically allow a week to have passed by the time we start next session, so you can all put yourself down for less.
I'll do that now while I'm thinking of it.
While you think about it, that'd be a good thing. Can you also give me, just off the top of your head, who would like to be doing for downtime activities? I know there's some research that some people do. Felinia, what would you like?
I would.
Yeah, okay.
I'd normally be out doing pest controlling or hunting for local butchers, that sort of thing.
Okay. I'll write that out.
I'm
Pest
going to
control.
be, wow, apart from sorting out my beard and going on the hunt for new towels,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be doing my usual, just probably like pottering around, see if anyone needs like a heavy to lift stuff.
Odd jobs and stuff.
Yeah. And
No
basically
problem.
still going on my pursuit of why I'm a bench slayer.
Absolutely.
No, I
yeah.
am not letting this go. This is a hill I'm dying on.
I think
That's
we've lost
fair
somebody,
enough.
but I don't know who.
Yeah, Morgan's logged off. He's got something else. He's back again. Fair enough. Morgan's going to DM me some stuff later. I think it was research that came out of some of the conversations we were having. Kerner, what are your plans for the week downtime?
I'm going to be fixing the scars.
Yeah.
With the mending cantrip. I'm also going to be researching some more information around this other university.
Grave.
More grave. And I'm also going to speak to the dean to see what they know about their hired helps and stuff, because it may be somebody we've used in the past as well, so we may have some more details on the witch.
Good thinking. Okay.
And also...
I might do some digging, like investigation while I'm out and about and ask around and the normal sorts of thingy bobs.
Actually, I might add to foreign that maybe just, even though I may not have the right connections, I'm mainly maybe just quietly on the slide, just keeping an ear out if I overhear stuff.
Yeah, no problem. A bit of room replacing. I mean, it's got to be said that part of the reason you guys have had a good reaction from the locals, and especially the local watch, has been that a lot of your downtime has been spent doing community work. You've been
that's why I thought. That's why I thought I'd take advantage of the fact that obviously I'm getting a good reputation for being the helpful dwarf who helps lift heavy stuff, or if a wagon wheel falls off, I hold up said thing so they can fix it on kind of gubbins.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it's part of the reason why you got such a positive reaction from, given that you just slaughtered a whole next to the market.
Yeah.
They figured you must have had a reason for it.
Exactly.
In fact, you've probably helped with some things along the way while you've been doing it. Okay, shall we call it a halt there then?
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Indeed, we can.
Lovely.
I've
Fantastic.
put all Twitches and stuff in the chat, and I've put all the Twitches and I've put all the Twitters in the chat as well, so people can check
Awesome.
and do the clicky clicks. And I have a Discord below that you can talk to us. Morgan has a Twitch. Miss Time Bunny has a Twitch, a Twitter, a Discord even. So we're all sort of
with my Discord. If anyone happens to be lurking on my Twitch or my Twitter, just give me a poke and I can link it.
When's people streaming next?
Tomorrow.
Next.
I ain't got a fucking clue, to be fair, because I think I'm having another rethink to figure stuff out.
Mother Mafia Joe is trying for affiliate at the moment, aren't you, Joe?
Yeah, it wasn't on my agenda, but given the fact I've now ticked off 2 of the 4 requirements.
Which one is it you've got to do?
I need 12 more followers, and I need to get my viewer count up.
So, go and drop Joe a follow, which is awesome. Mother Mafia Gaming. Morgan is streaming tomorrow night. I think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night if you're doing Final Fantasy.
So what I'm gonna do is, if you want to do some Final Fantasy, I will be on your channel to do that because I want to wait until.
That's not a
Oh, yeah,
problem. Yeah, that's
because
not
you
a
want to
problem.
do the Dojima flips, don't you? First.
Yeah.
We never know.
and
The
it-
stuff might arrive tomorrow.
Well, the thing is, it's just like in order to do it with voice call and stream, I have to basically, cause myself pain.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Right.
But yeah.
So,
tomorrow.
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Can you shut up for
No.
a second so I can? if Leah does Final Fantasy, I'll join her until about 10, and then I'll be doing House Flipper.
That's cool.
That
Right,
is-
fair enough.
Yeah.
Not sure when I'll next be streaming. It'll be at some point, I reckon.
Yeah, me, it's like just keep an eye out on my schedule on Twitch and or my Twitter because I normally mention it somewhere.
Yeah, I tend to very, very irregularly do some streaming. If I do, it's under Lud72. It's probably going to be me playing some Destiny 2, just because it's good mind-numbing stuff, and I love them. But I haven't got a specific schedule or anything on that.
No,
Just keep half an eye out. On semi-related news, good news. Most of the players know this, but I actually had my first art sale this week.
Well done.
Someone contacted me on another Discord server, having seen some pictures of the weird and wonderful things I draw, and actually paid me real money for the original. So that was a nice thing, and feeling generally upbeat about that as a good thing that has happened, just as a contrast to all the horrible things that are going on around us. That actually, every now and then, nice things do happen. So let's try and celebrate.
Woo.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Has everyone finished saying their things?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
See you next week. Bye. And I presume we're off.
Leah.
Have we lost Leah?
I think we might have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still showing the stream is running.
Yeah, me too.
Right. So, have we done the goodbyes?
We have. Yes.
Right.
We all-
Goodbye,
we
everybody.
shut the stream off.
Sorry, I literally had to. I was literally about to wet myself. So, it was like, so thank you, everybody, and
Really
I will see you very,
awkwardly,
very
like,
soon. Thank you for joining us. This will be on here, and